to Pacheco, sidesteps a tackle, cuts 15, 10, 5, freaking touchdown, dude! Blown up, fumble, pitch back to Brian Cook, and Brian Cook's gonna freaking house it, dude! He's gonna house it! Oh my God! He's got plenty of time, fires, back in the end zone, touchdown! Bro, what the frick did I just watch? And this is why you don't doubt Patrick Mahomes. He's gonna waltz in, untouched, touchdown, Kansas City, let's go, baby! What's up, everybody? Welcome to the, I almost said Tuesday night Q&A Hangout. Welcome to the Friday night Q&A Hangout. Hope everybody is doing absolutely fantastic. Want to shout out the season-long sponsor of the channel right off the top, Underdog Fantasy, using code HBTC, or the link in the description will get you, any new customer, $100 matched up to your first $100 deposit. Hopefully that made sense. I've said it so many times, it normally makes sense, but they're doing a bunch of stuff for the playoffs. I'm super excited about it. We're going to do a couple private drafts coming up. They're going to have just some special drafts for playoffs. So I'm going to invite some of the community to do that with me. If you're interested, let me know. It's not a lot of people. It's like 3-4 player drafts. Is pretty small, but the playoffs are here almost. Week 18 is coming up. I'm very excited about it. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. I did a short live stream earlier today going over the Chiefs' final injury report. And there's a lot of people questionable. Patrick Mahomes is doubtful. Pacheco's questionable. Tony's out. Donovan Smith is out. L'Jarius Sneed's out. They're resting a lot of their starters. Tony is the only one that I'm like, I don't really know what to do about Kadarius Toney. This is his third week not playing. You could have almost put the guy on IR. So if he doesn't return for the playoffs, I'm not really sure what to make of Kadarius Toney at this point in time. He is certainly an underdog, no pun intended, on the sponsor, but he's an underdog in my eyes in the sense of like, I need him to break expectations. He needs to have the underdog mentality. I'll tell you that. When coming into the postseason run, I don't even know what to expect from Tony. But I will say this, I'm hopeful for Justin Ross, for McCole Hardman, for Richie James, for some of these other guys to take a step up this Sunday. We're not talking about playoffs for a second here, but this Sunday against the Chargers, I want to see them get some more reps, see what Justin Ross has in the tank. Was suspended for 6 weeks of the season. Right in the middle of it, kind of lost his rapport with the offense, in my opinion, because he wasn't allowed to practice with the team during that time. And even in the first half of the season, he had like 4 catches for 36 yards on 7 targets. So I was hoping for more in the second half of the season from Ross, but he got suspended. So this is Justin Ross's most important game, in my opinion, this Sunday, 3:30 p.m. Central against the Chargers. I'm definitely going to be streaming that. And one last announcement, we're doing a special Q&A in the morning with Kylie Winfrey, the co-host of the Kylie and Cole Show. She's going to be hanging out with you guys, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'm going to be around, but she's going to be doing the Q&A. I'm just going to play the background, kind of hang out down here, answer chat, and just be with you guys and be a viewer. So there's that. Looking forward to that. It's a little special as we get ready for the last week of the regular season. Daniel Akers, thanks for the gifted. Appreciate you. Justin Mead with the 5 said start times are relative. Albert Einstein, hashtag never late. Gold Gamer with the membership as well. Appreciate you, man. Let's go, everybody. What's up, Julia Gulia? How's it going, everybody? Hope everybody's doing fantastic for 2024. Hope you've had a decent start to your 2024. What's up, Daniel? Good to see you. We got Pacheco in here. Pacheco, what's up, man? Thanks for the Christmas gift, the signed helmet. Appreciate that a ton. Who's the running back? Well, Charles, with Pacheco questionable, it's probably going to be Lamichael Pirine. I bet Pacheco dresses out. I'm not sure how much he plays, but Lamichael Pirine's going to get reps. CEH is probably going to get a little bit of reps, and they might call up Keontae Ingram from the practice squad or Deneric Prince, but I think Deneric Prince has been called up 3 times. I think his 3 allotted call-ups have already happened, or he's got 1 left. So we might see Prince, but we might see Keontae Ingram. Not really sure which one yet. What's up, Chris Wright? Where'd you get that Chiefs jacket? I've been looking for it forever. This one, it was literally at the Fanatics pop-up store at Union Station. That's where I got it. What's up, Smiley? Good to see you. John. Hello. Nancy. Cross Productions. How's it going, man? Yeah, first game of the year, Julia. Exactly. Pacheco is insane if he plays. It's kind of up to the coaches. If they tell him to play, he's got to play. You can't rest every single starter. Like, it's impossible. But I think they would rest Pacheco. He didn't participate Wednesday, was limited Thursday, Friday, listed as questionable today. So I don't know that he plays, to be honest. Yo, Joe said Tony helped Chiefs win Super Bowl last year, but how long can Chiefs stick with the player injured most of the time? Yeah, I don't know, Joe. I'm kind of the mindset if they don't move on from him in the offseason, like, you can't really get much out of him, maybe a late round pick. If they don't do that, which I feel like that's less likely than holding on to him. If they hold on to him, I feel like what he becomes is your punt returner and just really niche gadget guy. I think like the offseason reports of Tony's going to be your wide receiver one. We all were like, well, he has the potential if he can stay healthy. And 3 warm-up plays into training camp this year had tore something in his knee, needed knee surgery, and has been off and on the injury report all year long, has missed several games as well, including 2 in a row, and then he's missing a third one this Sunday. So I'm just going to have very low expectations of Tony, and he's going to be a punt returner next year or some gadgety guy used as depth. That's kind of my expectations for him next year. Now, if the Chiefs want to move on from him and trade him for a late round pick or package Tony in a trade for somebody else in exchange for some more picks, like, okay, but that's just kind of where I'm at right now. Chris, not 5 gifted, right? Chris 20 gifted right in the house, dropping a 20 bomb. What on earth? Chris, let's freaking go, dude. Appreciate that. I'm going to gift 5. Let's go. We got a train going for, we'll do the members only live stream sometime this month and give away some Chiefs merch. Let's go, Chris. Happy New Year, man. Hope you're doing well. Chiefs Kingdom, good to see you. Red Light Productions, what's up, man? How's it going? KT is a secret weapon. Trust Big Red. I mean, okay. He made some good plays off and on last year. So we'll see what they got up their sleeve for the playoffs. But, with Tony and his drops and that kind of stuff, like, I'm just going to taper my expectations personally and, keep them low. And if he exceeds them, then great. If not, it's okay because my expectations were already low. Jennifer with the 5 gifted. Let's go. Jennifer, the fearless mod, holding it down every single live stream. Dub Freak Freer. What's up, man? How are you doing? John said Chris Jones needs his payday. Yeah, I think he's a half sack off of an incentive. Is it? He gets a $500,000 for that? Huh. Yeah, I don't know if Chris Jones plays. I think he's listed as questionable. What am I drinking? It's actually poppy, like soda or something. It's prebiotic soda. It's healthy for your gut. I'm taking a cleanse for a while from alcohol. Just I've been 3 weeks already, just to be honest with you guys, and just gonna go for a while and just cleanse. It's good, in my opinion, to cleanse from stuff every now and again, just to show you're the boss, you're in control, you're in charge, not a substance or anything like that. So I've gone 3 weeks almost so far, and I don't know how long I'll go, but I'm going to go for a while, just cut back and work on health and that kind of stuff for the beginning of 2024. But what I'm drinking is a strawberry lemon prebiotic soda. It's not, it's okay, but it's not Tank 7. I'll tell you that right now. Dude, what? Reaps with the freaking 50 bomb. Oh my gosh. Oh, Reaps. Bro, prayers up for you and the fam, brother. Prayers up for you and the fam. And thanks so much for the 50 bomb. Dude, it's extremely generous. We're going to have a bunch of members now. We're going to have a bunch of members for the January stream. Let's go. Pacheco got the membership. Don with the 10 said, how about those Chiefs? Let's freaking go. Don, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Glad you're here as well. Let's go. Your Gorilla Glue disagrees? You want to Gorilla Glue Tony's gloves? Is that what we're saying? I'm down. I'm down if that's what we're trying to say here. You were hoping they let Rashee Rice get 1,000 yards, but best thing to rest him. Yeah, I saw him on Monday and got to meet him, and yeah, he was pretty sore from the game the night before, so letting him rest is probably a good idea. He didn't practice at all this week, so hopefully he's all right. Yo, what's up? Chief for Life just got home. What's up, fan? What's up, man? Dude, good. It's kind of like, think about the title of this stream. It's the last regular season game this weekend. Like, the season just flew by, and, you know, big Chiefs fan, obviously. Everybody in here is mostly Chiefs fans. Like, we're all hoping and rooting and cheering the Chiefs on to make it as far as they can in the playoffs and hopefully hoist another Lombardi. Have no idea if that's going to happen this year. But no matter how deep they make it into the postseason, like, the football season's basically almost over. There's a month left, you know, basically a little bit longer for the two teams that make it to the Super Bowl. So it's definitely bittersweet. I want to say it's been an absolute joy and just honor and privilege to cover the Chiefs and give you guys videos and live streams and snippets for the last, well, it's been longer than 17 weeks because we covered training camp and preseason, but the regular season itself, 17 weeks, like, flew by. Week 18 is this Sunday, and it's the last hurrah for the regular season, and it's honestly going to be the most relaxing game all year long because the Chiefs already locked up the 3 seed, win or lose, and we're going to be watching, like, some backups play. So we're going to be chilling, but if you guys want to come chill with me, I'll be streaming the game for sure. Eric Thompson, thanks for the kind words, man. Leora, you as well. Thank you. It's going to be like a preseason game with a lot of starters not playing. No, exactly, race fan. Exactly. It's about as chill as a preseason game. Hi, Cole. You've been my favorite YouTuber for a whole year now. Raven, let's go. I'm honored to make the cut. How's it going? What's up, Chase? How many years do we think Kelce has left in his career? I think maybe 2. Yeah, I think his contract is up at the end of... I think at the end of 2025, right? Am I wrong there? Why? I don't know why I always forget. Now, there are people that think Travis Kelce could retire after this season. I personally think Kelce's going to want them to retool the wide receiver room to give him some help, and he's going to want to take another go at it. Unless the Chiefs make it all the way and win another ring, I am not ruling Travis Kelce retiring out. Like, I think his chances go up. If they don't make it, I feel like his chances go down. Although, no matter what happens this postseason, I'm not even going to rule Kelce retiring completely out. He's 34. Yeah, he has a year left in his contract. Let me look it up real quick. I feel like I have to look it up every time because I can't remember what year. Yeah, so he actually has 2 more years. He's not a free agent until 2026. I don't know if we see him play the entire thing out or not. I mean, if you look at this, the screen's going to look weird, so give me a half second here. Yeah, I mean, if you look at this contract, I mean, he's under contract till the end of 2025, you know, and they could move on from him, you know. You could do it next year with some dead cap, but the year after that is only $2.5 million. They'll probably restructure if Travis goes to them and he's like, hey guys, I don't know if I got till 2026. Like, he'll be 37 years old at that point in time. 36 at the end of 2025. So I don't know. I actually hate that we're talking about it, but it kind of is a little bit it's just reality, you know? Not like, yeah, I don't know. It's just, he's getting older, 34. So you kind of have to talk about it. Darrell with the 2 said just popped in to say hi. Let's freaking go, Darrell. So good to see ya. Thanks so much for the 2 bomb, and hope you are doing absolutely fantastic. Real quick, I'm texting Kylie. She's streaming in the morning, just making sure she's all good. All right, what do we got next? You finally made your 6-month bad. Let's go, Justin. Let's freaking go, dude. Yo, what's up, Raven? How long have you been a Chiefs fan? I mean, I was born into a Chiefs fan family. I was born in Kansas City area in 1991. Erling, appreciate the kind words. Said you're the man. Let's go. He's been the backbone of our offense for years, like 10,000%. You know, that's why, like, I feel like for the draft, the Chiefs have to start thinking ahead. They got to start thinking to that. Dude, what? What? Is it going to focus? Britt Lyons with the 100 bomb on Cash App. Oh my gosh. Britt, the legend, Lions. Let's go. Let's go, man. Appreciate you, Britt. How's Dina? How's her shoulder? How's everything going? Yeah, let me know, man. So good to see you in here, as always. Britt recently hit me up and he's like, hey, man, are there any good areas to live near you? Because I'm done living on the West Coast. I don't know if he's actually going to move out here, but if you do, let's freaking go. Deximus said, Cole, did you talk about Buggs? Yeah, in yesterday's video, Isaiah Buggs, veteran defensive tackle, the Chiefs picked up. He was drafted by the Steelers, played with them for a few years, played with the Lions last year and this year, and then unexpectedly got waived. Pretty surprisingly, I think. Even when I looked at like Lions podcasts as they were talking about Buggs getting waived, they were surprised about it. But yeah, the Chiefs have a defensive tackle now on the practice squad, another one, and or a defensive lineman. I can't remember. They just signed another one that they waived from the roster, Matt Dickerson. But I can't remember if he's an edge or a tackle off the top of my head right now. Regardless, 2 linemen added to the practice squad over the last week. They only have 1 defensive tackle under contract next year as it is, and that's Neil Farrell, the Raider that they traded for at the beginning of the season. So this could be a move for next year. I just really don't know at this point in time. But they liked what they saw in him enough to bring him around. Maybe Joe Cullen, D-line coach, had a little bit of a say in that. Not sure, but yeah, Isaiah Buggs was added. Justin Mod said Wendy's asking about accepting gift donation, or yeah, you can. You have to enable gifts. Like if you want to receive a gifted membership, you have to enable it on the channel. I don't honestly know how to do it. I think it's under the $, and you have to go to like membership or gifting, and then you should be able to turn on membership gifting allowed or enabled. So if people gift, which they do quite a bit around here because they're crazy generous in the HBTC community, but you could get one. You hope Bug steps up? Yeah, I'll be curious, Banana, to see if they use him like now or if it is a move for the future. I'm just not sure. Night Hunter said 1 game isn't going to make up for Ross missing 7 already. No, it is a chance for him to get out there, though. He's been in the system. He was there all last year, even though he was hurt. He's been around. He knows the system. In theory, should be able to play several of the wide receiver positions. So that's what I'm looking for. Can he go out and show that he can contribute in a real capacity? I mean, the Chargers aren't going to go out there and sleepwalk through this game. They got people fighting to make the roster next year. They got people out there on defense who are going to be free agents next year. So they're going to want to put their last foot forward, their best foot forward on the last game of the season to put out some good tape, for teams who might want to sign them. So this is a good chance for Justin Ross and other offensive players to, do what they can. And it's not Mahomes throwing to him, it's Gabbert, but still. Favorite Chiefs player currently is probably Mahomes, but there's several. I like Pacheco a lot. I like Snead. Karlaftis is awesome. Trent McDuffie, obviously Chris Jones, Kelce. That's quite a bit. What's up, Du Bois? Top Shot, what's up, man? What wideout are we looking for in the offseason? I don't know. I just saw an interesting tweet. Like a lot of people are saying, well, we want T. Higgins. I just saw an interesting tweet about T. Higgins that I'll show you guys. See if I can find it quickly here. Yeah, here it is. So T. Higgins. With T. Higgins doubtful for this Sunday's game, that'll mean he participated in 65% of the total Bengals snaps since he joined the team in 2020, and his largest percentage of regular season snaps came in his rookie year at 74.8%. So it's worth noting, a lot of people want T. Higgins. He's going to be one of the more highly sought-after wide receivers in free agency unless the Bengals tag him, but he's only participated in 65% of the total Bengals snaps since he joined the team in 2020, and the Bengals, they went to the Super Bowl, I think, 2 years ago, AFC Championship game the year before, last season when the Chiefs beat him. So he's not playing a lot of times, which is unfortunate. So I don't know if the Chiefs are, that's going to be a big, or not a big warning sign, but that's like a little bit of a yellow flag, some health issues. Yeah, some health issues already. Yo, and Jeanette White with the 5 bomb. Do you think Patrick gets sacked a lot? No, he's actually, I think he's actually the least sacked quarterback in the NFL. Thank you, and Jeanette. That's your 3rd super on a live stream. Let's freaking go. Let me see if I can quickly find this. Let's go to pressure to sack rate. Where can I find that the quickest? I think I have to go to PFF. I have a subscription. Let me go into premium stats real quick. By position, QB grades. Let me go scroll over for a second. Okay, pressure to sack percentage. And I'm going to go to minimum dropbacks, like 80%. So it looks like right here, let me show you what I'm seeing. It looks like right here that I'm looking at this line. It looks like Josh Allen has a 9.9% pressure to sack rate. Then Mahomes is second best at 11.2. So Mahomes has been sacked 27 times. Allen's been sacked 21 times. However, if you look at the dropbacks, Mahomes has the second most dropbacks of any QB that's played the majority of their team's snaps this season. So he's dropped back 241 times and has only been sacked 27 times. For some context, Sam Howell, he's dropped back 265 times. He's been sacked 61. Bryce Young dropped back one less snap than Mahomes, and he's been sacked almost double. So, yeah, Mahomes hasn't been sacked a lot by any means, but he drop backs a lot, and he's really good at not getting sacked. I don't know. I would have to look up by year how this looks for Mahomes as far as how many times he's been sacked compared to other years. But he's having a pretty good season as far as that goes, for sure. He's been one of the best at avoiding sacks since he became a starter in the NFL. He's got like a built-in Spidey sense. Denise with the 20 gifted. Holy smokes, I'm going to have a seat. If not, I'm going to have a cigarette so I can relax because you guys are going insane. On one of the last Red Friday of the regular season. You guys are going off. Appreciate you guys, and thanks always for your support, man. Thank you, Denise. Denise said, I feel like Oprah. You get a membership, and you get a membership, and you get a membership. Let's go. Jerry said, Cole, just went back and watched your intro video. Outstanding. I wish you would play it for all your productions. Keep up the great work. Hey, thank you, Jerry. I try to play that intro on most of my live streams or the play-by-plays. I don't play that intro in like the long form, like daily, like the edits that I pre-record and all that, because it wouldn't do well in the algorithm. You have to handle those a little bit differently. But I mean, I had a lot of fun making that. Troy, my editor, helped edit that as well. And thank you. Glad you liked it. It definitely gets me hype. Please bring back Chris Jones, said Rift. Hey man, if they could figure out a way to make it happen, I would love it. I feel like based on the fact they couldn't get a deal done with him last offseason, I'm not sure they're going to get a deal done with him this offseason. But we'll see. They could tag him and then try to work something out or trade him. It's hard to know what the Chiefs are going to do with Chris Jones. They could let him test the market or just let him walk. So I think they would want to get something out of Chris Jones. I'm very intrigued to see how that plays out. Rashi? What about Rashi? PJ said, thank you for the gifted. Let's go. Harrison, what's up, man? How are you doing? Race fan said, I'm surprised there are people without memberships here. Well, a lot of times there's 325 in here now. Sometimes the live streams get up to 500-600 on these. So yeah, there's quite a bit of people watching, but a lot of them do. I'll tell you that. A lot of them do. I know some streams that you go in and they're all they're all mods. Like they mod everybody. You can't time nobody out if everybody's mods. I kind of like that. High IQ play. Jones and Snead. If you could figure out a way to keep them both, I would love it. I'm not sure that happens, but dude, I would seriously love it. Nathan said AFC Championship, Justin Tucker versus Harrison Butker. Hey, they both be banging 60-yard field goals maybe in the AFC Championship game. I mean, that would be kind of fire. Speaking of Justin Tucker.
There's still some of those ghosts of Justin Tucker banging a 60-yard field goal off the crossbar and through to be.
Oh my gosh, I just laughed so hard I hiccuped. Oh man. Cole, does Coach Reed let Rashee Rice get 63 yards to get 1,000? Nah, Gary, he's already been ruled out. We can look at the injury report real quick. He's already been ruled out. So let me see here. Yeah. So Isaiah Pacheco's questionable. Rashee Rice is out. Snead out. Tony out. Bolton questionable. Mahomes doubtful, which he's just, he's not really hurt. McDuffie questionable. Donovan Smith out. Karlaftis questionable. Mike Dana questionable. So these are the guys they're really going to rest. And then a lot of other people will step in. So there you go. And then, dude, it's a craziness over here too. Keenan Allen out. Bosa out. Zion Johnson doubtful. Leonard questionable. Kenneth Murray doubtful. Tanner Muse questionable. Stone Smart questionable. Nick Williams out. Tuli Tuapolatu, I never can say his name completely right. He's questionable. So there's a lot going on over here, but long story short, no, Rice is out. He ain't playing. He's not going to get his 1,000 yards. What the heck, dude? Race fan with the 20 gifted. Oh my gosh. Race fan. Dude, so many gifteds this stream already. You guys are crazy. You're killing it. Killing the game. Everybody gets a membership today. Everybody gets a membership today. Gold Gamer's about to have a heart attack. Don't do that. I say let Prince and P. Ryan get as much experience as possible. Yeah, Ryan. LaMichael P. Ryan's definitely going to play because he's on the roster. They're either going to call up Keontae Ingram, I would think, or Prince. It's just a question of, has Prince been elevated 3 times already from the practice squad? Because that's as many times as you can elevate somebody without signing them to the roster. So if Prince has been elevated 3 times, I would think they elevate Keontae Ingram and they let Pacheco kind of rest and give basically P. Ryan and CEH the snaps. Maybe even Ingram gets a little bit of snaps, but he hasn't been here very long. Now, I think you can only elevate 2 players from the practice squad for your games. And Andy Reid said they're going to elevate Chris Oladokin. One of those 2 that I can never remember how. But he's going to be the backup quarterback to Blaine Gabbert. So you only have 1 other player you can elevate, basically, is what I'm getting at there. And is it going to be a running back? I mean, maybe, especially with Pacheco questionable, and then that means you only have CEH and P. Ryan. Maybe they think that's enough, and they opt to elevate, somebody else on the practice squad. I mean, I don't know if I go to Chiefs roster real quick and just click on that. I'm not sure who else they would elevate. You have Isaiah Buggs that you just signed. I don't think he's ready. You have Matt Bushman, linebacker Cole Christensen, defensive tackle Matt Dickerson, tight end Isaiah Gathings. I mean, maybe if you want to rest Kelce, maybe you call up a tight end like in Matt Bushman. I could see that happening. Tyree Gillespie, he just got released, so he's no longer on the practice squad because they added Isaiah Buggs. I think it's Gillespie. Somebody told me how to say it in a video recently. I know I think he's formerly of Mizzou, I believe. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not really sure who they're going to call up. I mean, do they call up a wide receiver? I don't think so. You've only got one more. That you can call up. So, your birthday's next week. Ooh, let's go. Is Flip in here? I don't know. Flip, are you here? Really nice of everyone who's gifting memberships. Yeah, exactly what happened. 1,000%. Yo, Chris Wright with a 15 bomb. We taking the gentleman bye week. 17 sit. I'm hot. Taking AFC Championship at Arrowhead. Chris, let's go. Dude, if the Chiefs host another AFC Invitational at Arrowhead like it's meant to be, I mean, I'm going to love that so much. So much, man. Thanks so much for the 15. I mean, you also dropped like 20 gifted or something earlier too, man. Chris Wright, going crazy. Chris Wright, never wrong. Opinions on Turk Wharton? Yeah, I feel like he's been playing pretty decent. He was coming off of the knee injury, and I think he's on a contract year. We'll see. I'm not really sure what they do with him. Off the top of my head, not sure. Like talking about moving forward, that'll be one to watch. Mark said, is Chris Jones going to be gone next year? I don't know. Chris Jones, like the biggest question mark to me. Like there's some very easy ones, like MVS, that's easy. He's gone. He's probably the easiest one, to be honest, out of everybody. But there's a lot of people you gotta look at that are on their last year. But Chris Jones, the reason why I'm just not sure is because if they tag him, he's going to be $32 million. That's a lot of money. Mahomes' cap hit as of right now, without converting anything into bonuses or anything like that, Patrick Mahomes' cap hit for 2024. You ready for this? Listen in, because it's important that you hear this. $57 million. 57, comma, 000, comma, 000, comma, 000? I ran out of too many zeros. I don't know. But $57 million is Mahomes' cap hit next year. So, that hurts. Now, they could finagle it and maybe turn something into a bonus, and it's not as big of a cap hit, I guess. But, yeah, so you've got to work around some big ones. Balloon Raccoon said that's nothing. I mean, that's definitely by far going to be the biggest. Well, actually, hold on. What is Deshaun Watson's cap hit? Deshaun Watson contract. Deshaun's might be bigger. Let me see. What does his look like? Deshaun Watson's cap hit next year is $63 million. $63.9 million. So Deshaun Watson's is higher. And dude, his contract, he's got a cap hit of $64 million 3 years in a row. God bless America. I'm not paying that much for such a sketchy guy. That's crazy, man. Reeps with the 5 said, for anyone who didn't get a sub, I will say not only is Cole a great content creator, he's also a very caring person. You won't regret the purchase. Oh, thanks, man. Dude, Reeps gassed me up. Let's go, dude. Thank you for that, Reeps, one of the legends on the channel. And Jeanette with the 2. What do you think about Matt Nagy? I think he's okay. I don't know that he's as big of a problem as people try to make him be, but I also am not withholding all blame from Matt Nagy. I think the offensive issues is a combination of issues, and you can't say Matt Nagy plays no blame in that. He definitely does. Andy Reid does. The wide receiver coach that has no experience, Connor Embry does. It's going to fall on Joe Blaymeyer as well, the passing game coordinator. It's going to fall on Ryan Pinkston, the running backs coach. It's going to fall on Brett Veach in some capacity. And then it's going to fall on the players for not executing. The wide receiver room leading the league in drops. You could also put a little bit on EB being gone. But it's not really as simple as, it's one person. One person is to blame. I just really don't believe that, because it's execution. Like, if there's a couple different coaches here and they're still dropping passes, like, it's still ultimately on the players. Like, you can put blame on coaches, you could have them make better plays and that all that during games. I get it. But if the freaking football is going to hit you in the hands, you're getting paid millions of dollars to catch the ball. Please do that. Please, for the love of God. You have who else plays to blame? MVS wildly regressed. And when I say Veach is partially to blame too, like, Veach and Andy Reid thought Sky was going to take a step up. They thought Tony was going to take a step up this year. Neither of them did. I thought Richie James would play a bigger role, but he was on IR for 10 weeks. You can't help injuries. That is what it is. They trade for McCole Hardman before the deadline, and he gets put on IR. There's a lot of blame to go around. With that being said, though, would I cry if Matt Nagy is gone next year? No. Will he be? Not sure. Andy Reid is loyal to a fault at times. But I do think they look to retool the offense a little bit, especially the wide receiver room. You can disagree with what I said in some fashion. If you want to put more blame on one particular person, you can. I think it's pretty impossible to quantify when you're having the offense take that much of a step back. Some people are saying, well, it's all because EB's gone. Well, I don't think so, but I think it's a piece of it. Just like I think what I just said, all that I just said. Nagy's a piece of it. Andy's a piece of it. Mahomes is a piece of it. The wide receiver room's a piece of it. Travis Kelce being 34, taking a small step back as well, is a piece of it. And the fact that no team respects anybody else in the wide receiver room. Well, Rashee, he took a step up, but no opposing team respects the deep ball, respects any of that because of MVS's regression and all that stuff. So they just double and bracket Kelce all game. And he has lost a little bit of a step. He's still an exceptional tight end, but the average age of a tight end that's top 10 in receiving yards is 26. Travis Kelce is 34. He's trying his best. He got banged up, hasn't been playing healthy for some of the year at least. And it's a bunch of stuff. It's like a big old buffet of issues. Walk down the line and grab a little of each, because that's the problem. A little of each. F1 edits with the 5 months, man. Appreciate the 5 months, dude. We should maybe trade some of the bad receivers like MVS for a good wide receiver. I agree. I think they let MVS walk. You save like $12-ish million to let MVS go. Bye-bye. Please go away, sir. Yeah, I think that's definitely going to happen. Yo, what's up, Pavry? Good to see you, man. MVS was your favorite wide receiver last year, but this year is not close to my liking. Yeah. Luvante, I agree, man. He's taken a big step back. I did a video on him not that long ago. He's regressed pretty badly. And, I'm not even the guy that likes to roast people per se. Like players, they're professional athletes. I couldn't do what they're doing. But, dude, when you have MVS out there regressing like he has, and then he's asked by reporters how he's processing through the struggles this season, and MVS's answer is to pretend there's no issues or struggles going on that's any different from any other year. I'm like, bro, you're the wide receiver, you're the vet of the room, and you won't take any accountability. I don't understand that at all. Me no understand. No. Zach with the 20. What's up, bro? Thanks for the 20 bomb. Hope everyone is having a blessed day, and let's get the dub this week. I'd love the dub. Even with Mahomes and a bunch of people out, would love if they could still get the W. Also, hope Kelce gets the 16 yards he needs to get 1,000 freaking years in a row, consecutive. How about those Chiefs? Yes, sir, Zach. I mean, hopefully Kelce is in there. I don't think, Rice is out, so he's not getting his 65 yards for 1,000. Pacheco's questionable. He probably won't get his 60 yards for 1,000 rushing yards. Chris Jones, I don't know if he gets his half sack or not to get his incentive, the $500,000 incentive or whatever it is. But I do have a suspicion that Travis Kelce gets his 16 yards for the 8th consecutive year. So, I mean, Travis is still doing great. Don't get me wrong. But, with the wide receiver room taking the step back that it has, it's definitely impacted Kelce's ability to get open in the middle of the field. At least last year, you had Juju to offset him. They're not using Rice like Juju, even though Rice has been productive, having a career game last week against the Bengals. I don't even remember. It was 5 catches for 120-something yards. I think it was 5 catches. Maybe it was a little bit more. But, yeah. One of those was a 67-yard bomb, which helped. Justin Mead with the 5. Let's not forget that Trav started training camp with a potentially season-ending knee injury. I think he's battled like a boss all year. What am I forgetting? Kelce started training camp with a potentially season-ending knee injury? Tony did. But Kelce hyperextended his knee on the last day of practice before the first regular season game. Maybe you're just talking about that. If so, yes. I mean, there's people that have hyperextended their knees and been out, for the season. So they thought it was bad, actually, at first. They thought it was something different. So, it was definitely scary at the beginning of the season with Kelce and his knee, 100%. Jeff said, I'd be curious to see how many yards Travis lost due to penalties. Ooh. Is there a way to quantify that? Does anybody know if there's some like way to look that up? Because I'm not really sure off the top of my head. Yo, L Diamond said, shout out to Lee Summit, go Chiefs. Let's go, dude. Yeah, I'm a Lee Summit. I'm not a Lee Summit native, but I'm a Lee Summit liver. I live in Lee Summit right now. Been here since like 2017 or something like that. Christian Cole, do you think the Chiefs should watch out for a player like Marquise Brown instead of T. Higgins? He's cheaper, great wide receiver. Yeah, I don't know if T. Higgins is the guy. I feel like he's going to get offered, like if the Bengals don't tag him, he's probably going to get offered a lot in free agency, and we just shared the stats of him only playing like 64% of Bengals snaps due to health reasons. So yeah, I'm definitely intrigued about some other wide receivers. There's the guy from with the Colts right now, Pittman. Intrigued about him, but I don't think they let him go. You know, there's a few receivers out there. You know, Spot Track just tweeted out last week, maybe he kind of said that if the Chiefs want a solid veteran receiver, they might have to trade for one because you're not always going to luck out in free agency. I mean, Mike Evans is a guy who I understand he's over the age of 30, or he's 30 now, going to be 31, something like that. Maybe he's 31, going to be 32. He's had 10 1,000 yards or 1,000 receiving seasons in a row, 10 of them. He hasn't really slowed down, so you want to go get Mike Evans? I'm not opposed to it. He hasn't slowed down at all. Could he slow down next year? Yeah. I mean, that's the risk you're going to have to take. So that's going to be something they're going to have to wrestle through with Mike Evans, but you never know, man. What's up, Ty Fly with the 2? Kelce doesn't care about personal stats, just rings. Well, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, ultimately, if Andy Reid says, hey, man, I'm willing to put you in to get your 1,000-yard season, your 8th year in a row. If Kelce says, I don't care about that, coach, then Andy might be like, all right, cool, let's rest you. So I think if we see Kelce out there, it answers the question a little bit of Andy would like to see him get the milestone, and he would like to as well. I think if Andy was against it, he's not going out there at all. But if Andy was open to it and Kelce wanted to go do it, I think Andy Reid would let him. I guess we'll find out for sure on Sunday. He's listed as questionable. But I think you're right to an extent. I mean, every player probably cares a little bit about stats, but not in a game that doesn't matter at the end of the day if you want to stay healthy and rest up for another Super Bowl run. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. The Bullseye said, should we draft round stud receivers in the draft? Do the same thing we did with the rookie DBs last year? Oh, late round? Maybe. It just kind of depends on who's on their board and how things fall. They definitely have to get at least one veteran. At least one in free agency. Maybe even draft one early again. You've got Rice, but like Sky, I don't know if he'll take a step up in year 3. You have Tony. I don't know what he's going to be next year. And then I am not even ruling out that Tony and Sky are here next year. You could move on if you want to. Now, you have to have young players and cheap players in every position group as part of it. So I think more than likely they both are here next year, but I don't know about Richie James. He's on a 1-year deal. I don't know about McCole Hardman. He's on a 1 year. I don't know about MVS. He's probably gone. Justin Ross, I would think he is. He's still under contract next year, and he's not that expensive, but we'll have to see about that. You've got to have some young guys in every single room. Chris Wright with the 10 gifted. Whoa, Chris Wright is going crazy tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you got a membership from Chris, make sure to say thank you. If you got a membership from anybody, really. And if you got a membership, one of the mods will hit !Discord. Make sure to join the members only Discord. We're talking in there every day. Chiefs news, NFL news. We're posting memes. We're trolling around. We're having fun. I try to hop in there at least every day, if not every other, and at least say hi and respond to the comments in there. But yeah, it's members only Discord. One of the best ways to stay connected with the community when we're not live. Yeah, it's all random, Don. All the gifteds, they're all random. What's up, Mark? Said watch your show all the time. Dude, thank you. I'm honored. I'm glad to have the support and be able to do this for a living. No Colts. They have a death curse on Chiefs. No Colts. You're talking about for the playoffs? Yeah, there's 5 teams the Chiefs could potentially play in the playoffs. I'm going to try to go off the top of my head. Bills, Dolphins, Colts, Steelers, or Texans. John said you should do a live reaction to Colts versus Texans. I probably won't, but I'm going to stream on Sunday. I might stream the Sunday night game, but we will see. Yo, what's up, Bonds? Cole, Chris Jones for McDermott trade. What do you think? One guy terrorizes people on the field, the other likes terrorizing people off the field. The only way I'd say yes to that in some fashion is if Spags got a head coaching job elsewhere and we needed a DC or something. Not opposed. But straight up for Chris Jones, no, we need more than that. You got to bring over Diggs. Bring over Diggs with you. That might be a deal, actually. People like you make the NFL fun? Oh, thanks, B-Storm. I appreciate that, man. I try to make it fun. Try to make it fun and entertaining. And, this year I do have a goal to really ramp up the NFL channel and do some daily shows. Not every day, but do some NFL highlight shows, recapping the big picture news a couple times a week as well. So I do have a goal and aspirations to do that on that channel as well, with some YouTube shorts, as well as keep this channel going as full speed ahead as I can. So trying to make it fun, man. Trying to make it fun and entertaining. And I'm trying to do it as concisely and from a fan perspective as possible, while still giving you as much of the main things that you need to know without all the fluff. I get we do these Q&As and they're long. We go 2 hours, but I try to, on the other, the recap news videos and the shorts, obviously I'm trying to give you as much info as possible, as quickly as possible. Yo, Chris Wright with the 5 gifted. Chris, 5 gifted right with the 5 gifted. After the 10 gifted, after the, I don't even know, a $15 bomb, a 5 bomb, a 20 gifted. Holy smokes, Chris. Thank you so much, man. You always make it interesting and make us understand it. Appreciate it, man. I try to make you guys understand it at a level that I understand things, which sometimes is not that high of a comprehension level. Talk about for me. Sometimes I'll read something and be like, huh? I'm like, what? What did I just read? So I'll read it again. And I'll be like, all right, now how can I communicate that in a way that makes sense the first read? Draft Chris Wright? Yeah, Chris Wright. You're drafted, brother. Round 1. Let's go. It's snowing here and I hate it. It snowed here in Lee Summit today. Should you sell your signed MVS jersey? I mean, you could try. I'm not really sure, with all due respect to MVS, I'm not really sure how much it's gonna, how much it's worth. You know what I mean? What about his consecutive streaks of 3 catches? Oh, in a game? I don't know. Has he kept that? Travis Kelce 2023 game log. That might have ended. Nah, that's gone all season. He had 3 against the Bengals. It's still going. Now, that streak is only really for games that he has played in. So if he doesn't play at all week 18, then that streak will live on. If he does play and only gets 16 yards and doesn't get 3 catches, then that streak will end. So good catch on that. Yeah, that would end. What do you think about the Ravens getting Dalvin Cook? I mean, that's okay. He's on the practice squad. It's so late in the season. I'm not sure what he can contribute now. You got a lot to learn in a little bit of time. The only benefit there is the Ravens have the first round bye. So you got this week to learn, next week to learn, and one more week to learn. You could definitely put him in some limited packages that way. I mean, when the 49ers traded for CMC, he was getting worked in ASAP. So if they really want him up, they could make it happen, and they got 3 weeks to do it. Allie said, Cole, I went into the season not being smart in NFL terms, and now I know more than my mom and grandparents at the age of 13. Let's go. That's what I love to hear. We do it all so you know more than your parents. I'm just kidding, but I'm glad that you've learned a lot. Let's go. Got money. Ravens one and done, said Chris. Ooh, that's a hot take. That's definitely a hot take. Yo, KC fan with the 1 month said, Happy Red Friday, Cole and the whole HBTC community. I'm ready for the playoffs. Hey, we getting there. Next week, bro. Next week. Next week, man. Let's go. Denise with the 20. After she already gave 20 gifted to everybody. Boop, 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 boop. Denise with the 20 said, thank you, Cole. And all you awesome mods, let's freaking go. Denise, thanks for your support, as always, and the kind words. Let's go. Kid's got a big brain. Yeah. Not me, but the kids. Am I crazy to say they listed Mahomes as doubtful because if they want Kelce to get the yards that possible, they want Mahomes to throw for it for legacy purposes? No, I just think Mahomes dresses out more than likely. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why they listed him as doubtful if he's not playing. Maybe he's the third QB and he suits up like as a just in case of emergency kind of thing. But you're right. Maybe he's out there for the first drive. I don't think so because nobody has said anything to remotely indicate that. But that's an interesting thought that Mahomes would be the guy to throw it to Kelce for his 1,000 yards. Yeah, very intriguing. I don't know that he plays at all. But can't rule out a one and done series, I guess. Let's see. Cole, would you rather play the Bills or Dolphins? I think I'd rather play the Dolphins. I would rather, if we're playing them in the wild card round, really is what I think you're asking. I'd rather play the Dolphins. I'd rather that team that's used to the warm weather and plays better at home to come into a cold, hostile environment of Arrowhead Stadium and play there. Josh Allen and company, they're used to cold weather. That doesn't bother them. I think the Bills are the better team. I guess we'll find out Sunday night for sure. But they're probably the Chiefs' hardest opponent, the Bills. I still think the Chiefs can beat them. They were 6 inches from Tony stepping over the line of potentially beating the Bills a few weeks ago when they scored that crazy freak touchdown play from Kelce to Tony. You know how that went down. It got called back. I'd rather play the Dolphins, though, to answer your question. Kelly with the 5 said, thank God it's Friday, Cole, and how about those, or HBTC fam, coming off 4 in a row, 13-hour shift streak at the hospital. So just popping in, but excited for the playoffs and see y'all soon. Kelly has worked 4 13-hour shifts in a row at the hospital. I think she's the legend. Holy smokes. Kelly, hopefully you can get some rest soon. Thanks so much for the 5 bomb. Is Hill still hurt? I think he is. When his house caught fire the other day, he showed up in an ankle boot. Yeah, so he's still not right. Yo, Flip's in here. What's up, Flip? Who is QB2 this game? Chris Oladokin. He's getting called up from the practice squad. Smiley said it'll be interesting to see how some of the other games tomorrow play out. Yeah, there's 2 games, right? If I go to, and they're both ones that we need to watch. Week 18 schedule. Let me see here. There's 2 games. You've got the Steelers and Ravens at 3:30. And you want to, like, that game's intriguing because, yeah, Nathan. Yeah, Nathan, I'll get you, bro. I'll get you in a second. The Steelers and Ravens is interesting because if the Steelers end up winning that game, and it's a winnable game for the Steelers because the Ravens are resting Lamar Jackson, they're going to play Tyler Huntley, and Mason Rudolph's been looking decent for the Steelers so far. If they win that game and a couple other things play out, the Steelers are one of the teams that the Chiefs can end up playing. So you've got to watch for that game. And then you've got to watch the Saturday night game, which is Colts and Texans. Because either of those teams that win, depending on how some other games play out, the Chiefs could either be playing the Colts or the Texans. So you definitely want to watch both of those games. Keep your eyes out for that. Look out for key injuries and all that stuff. Like they're fighting for the postseason. Yeah, and then there's a friggin' crap ton of games on Sunday. You got to keep your eyes out for the Saturday games for sure. And Kylie in her live stream tomorrow morning, if you aren't aware, she's streaming tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. She is going to be going over a lot of the Week 18 games and kind of talking about playoff implications and all that stuff tomorrow morning. How crazy are all the player prop bets this weekend with so many backups? Yeah, I don't know what you're going to do. Good luck. Good luck. Tips said, do you think the Chiefs could beat the Ravens with our defense rolling? I don't think they're going to get Frank Clark. If I'm going to be honest with you, I think Frank Clark's probably done. If they do get him, it's probably practice squad, but I just don't think you need to disrupt the rhythm of the D-line right now. The Chiefs' D-line is second in sacks, only behind the Ravens, and Chris Jones has 0 sacks on the season. He's played for 2 different teams and been cut from both of them. Meanwhile, George Karlaftis has 10.5. Chris Jones has 9.5. Charles Omenihu, I think, has like 6. So they're rolling. They're rolling right now. I think Mike Dana's up there as well. So they're rolling, man. I don't think you need to disrupt that. But can the Chiefs beat the Ravens? I think you can't rule it out. But the Ravens are really good too, and they have the number 1 scoring defense and the number 1 total defense in the NFL, with the Chiefs at number 2 on the defensive side of the ball. The biggest thing for me is going to be the biggest thing for you guys. Can the Chiefs offense stay consistent, limit miscues, limit turnovers, limit penalties? Like, if they could do that, anybody's game, in my opinion. Will FAU play a lot of snaps on Sunday? Yeah, Race Fan, I think he will. Yeah, because Mike Dana is probably not playing, and neither is George Karlaftis. So FAU and Malik Herring are probably going to get a lot of reps. So yeah, for sure, FAU's getting some snaps. You already know. He needs them too, in a good way. Like, he needs to get some more like serious reps under his belt. Nathan with the 2. Ravens got the 1 seed. The Chiefs won Super Bowl 54. Hashtag number 58 in honor of the legend DT Derek Thomas. Yo, that's crazy. I like that a lot. Maybe it was meant to be. Another one. Dude, if they win another one after how this season has looked, I will lose my mind in the best way possible. Absolutely lose my mind in the best way possible. Chris Wright with the 11 bomb. Chiefs been to 3 of the last 4 bowls. 2 wins, Ravens 1 and done. Who you got? Well, let me go to the playoff machine and pull it up, and we can kind of dissect it. Chris, thanks so much for all the support, man. Holy smokes. Chris is going off today. Appreciate it, man. Seriously. Okay. I mean, it kind of, like, depending on how these games play out, like if the Colts win, it looks like this, and then let's go. Let me do a couple of these other games. I would think the Jags win, but the Titans could upset. I would think the Bills win. It's hard to tell, but if it plays out like that, it's Miami. It's Miami at Arrowhead. Chiefs win, that is what I would go with. I think the Bills beat the Steelers. And, dude, Cleveland might beat the Colts. So then you would have, can you go further in this bracket? No. I don't even know. You'd have these 4 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think the Ravens would play the Browns. The Chiefs would play the Bills. And that would actually be at Buffalo if it played out like this. I think the Chiefs could beat the Bills. I would be very intrigued to see this game. I think the Browns could beat the Ravens. I don't know that I would predict the Ravens to lose that game, but Chris Wright said they're 1 and done. So if it is the Browns, is that what you would say? That they're 1 and done? So it'd be Browns against the winner of these 2 teams? Dude, Browns and Chiefs? AFC Championship game? What is this? That would be wild if so. That would be crazy. Yeah, Justin with the 2 said playoff Chiefs / Mahomes are a different animal. That's true. You got to think about this. Nobody has more playoff experience than the Chiefs right now. I mean, there was a stat I saw about Mahomes and how many playoff games he's played in compared to the other quarterbacks that are with the teams that are potentially going to make it. Yeah, they're a different animal. You can't rule the Chiefs out. Yeah, Browns and Chiefs would be crazy. Now, let's say the Texans win. Let's say the Steelers win. Steelers win. Texans win. Let's flip this. Let's say the Jags win. I mean, that doesn't change up a lot, but the Jags are in it now. The Texans are in it. The Texans are sneaky. Dude, if the Texans, let's say they knock the Bills out, the Chiefs win against the Dolphins, then I don't know, the Jags beat the Browns. I would think the Browns win that game too. But, I mean, that's still, you would have Arrowhead and Jags divisional. Chiefs, Jags divisional. Then you would have Houston and Ravens. Now, if the Bills lose, it's like, this is wild. The Chiefs could play the Texans. They could play the Colts. Yeah. Or how do they play the Steelers? How does that work out? I thought there was a possibility, maybe this way. Yeah, the Chiefs could play the Steelers like this. That would be wild. Dude, and then you have, if it plays out like that, you have the Dolphins and the Bills playing back-to-back games. They would have just played and then played each other again. That's crazy, y'all. In Pat we trust, said Chris. No, exactly. Playoff Chiefs are a different animal. They have more experience in the postseason than anybody. Ray said the Bills aren't making the playoffs. Well, in order for the Bills not to make the playoffs, I think the Dolphins have to win. The Jags have to beat the Titans. And I think that they're out of there. If the Texans win, that doesn't change anything. If the Ravens win, if the Ravens beat the Steelers, the Bills stay in at 7. If the Titans beat the Jags, the Bills are the 6th seed. So you need the Steelers to beat the Ravens. Wait, how do we get them out of here now? How do we get them out of here? Is there another way the Bills can get out? I'm tripping. I thought there was another way. Maybe the Jags. If the Jags win. Yeah. Yeah, so definitely a few ways. But you've got to have the Bills lose, the Jags win, and then I think the Steelers win. You got to have a few things go their way to get out of there. Whoever said the Bills aren't making the playoffs. You'll take a number 3 with cheese. We'll take that. You really want the Bills out? Yeah, it's looking difficult for that to happen, but it's not impossible. Yeah, the Bills would have to lose, the Jags win, and the Steelers win. Yeah, 3 things play out. Not few, only one way. Steelers and Jags need to win and Bills lose. Thanks, Toma. It took me a second. We don't want the Colts. They have our number. Yeah. I mean, we beat the Colts the last time in the playoffs, like pretty convincingly, but we lost to them pretty miserably last year. What's up, Mason? Cole, love your videos. You're my favorite YouTuber. When my days are bad, you make them better. Thank you and go Chiefs. Mason, let's freaking go, man. I'm glad I can make your day better. Hopefully I make you laugh and keep you entertained with Chiefs news. That's what it's all about. So thanks so much for the kind words. What does the NFC look like? Okay. I've been following that way less. Meaning, like, I don't know how some of these games shape up. But you have the Niners at the 1 seed. I think even if they lose, yeah, they lock the 1 seed up. I think no matter what happens. So if the Commanders beat the Cowboys this week, the Cowboys fall to 5th seed. The Saints win, and they have a chance to be in there. The Falcons win, the Bucks could be, but that's with the Bucks not doing anything. Where's the Bucks at? The Panthers win. Yeah, that's crazy. If the Bucks win, I think they're in. Yeah. The Bucks just got to win. The Eagles, if they win and this stuff plays out like this, they're the 2 seed, but if the Cowboys win, the Eagles are the 5. If they lose, they stay the 5. Okay. I don't know why I just yelled like that. Where does the Lions go? Are they the 3rd no matter what? Yeah, I think the Lions are locked into the 3rd. Can the Seahawks get in there? Yeah, the Seahawks can sneak in with the W. There's a lot of ways that this thing can play out, guys, so it's hard to keep track of it all, but there's a little bit of what it looks like. Bro, what the heck, Chris? Chris with the 20 gifted. He's done that like twice, and then 10 gifted, and then 5 gifted, and multiple dono bombs. Let's freaking go, man. We got to give him a how about those Chiefs for that. Oh my gosh, Chris. If Blaine Gabbert gets injured, who will be back up? Nah, Chris Oladokin. He's getting called up from the practice squad. He'll be the next guy. And then maybe Mahomes as an emergency. But I wouldn't think that would happen. What's up, Kuma? Said, hey, Cole, quick question. Why is Kadarius Toney not playing Sunday? I'm pretty bummed about it. He's been battling some hip injury. He was out for 2 weeks with a hip issue. I think missed a game earlier this season or didn't really play in it due to a hip injury as well. I think week 12 he was out, unexpectedly. Full participant all week at practice and then ruled out. I think it was due to his hip. So, yeah, something's going on with his hip. And you know what? I can relate to some extent. I've had 2 hip surgeries myself. I'm not sure what exactly is going on with him, but the hips can be pretty nagging, man. And for a wide receiver who's so shifty, it'll definitely affect him. But I agree with you. I am bummed as well. Bryson, you're my biggest fan? Nah, dude. I'm just a basement dwelling troll, man. But I appreciate the fact that you like the content in the Chiefs. Why do I like the Chiefs? I was born in Kansas City. Born into a Chiefs-loving family. Chris, thanks again, dude. He's going crazy. Cole, have you seen the leaks that Veach is planning to pursue these free agent wide receivers aggressively? Byron Pringle? D-Rob return in the books? Oh, God. Dude, you imagine if D-Rob and Pringle are back? I mean, it might be better than some of the guys on there now. You know? Yo, guys, we have to open up a package. It's from Greg Coleman. Greg Coleman ordered it from Chiefs Bids, but I don't know what it is. It's got a sticker on it that says fragile, and I'm really curious to see what it is. Hold on. Let's see what this bad boy is. It says fragile. Please handle with care. I'm afraid. It's like an animal in here. Well, okay, it's jerseys. It's jerseys. All right. We got 4 jerseys. Oh, shoot. Okay. We got Nick Allegretti. Big man touchdown Allegretti. Okay. Ooh, nice. We got Creed Humphrey. There you go, Creed Humphrey. I like that. We're giving away a Creed Humphrey jersey on Chiefs Bids. Who's this? Oh, nice, dude. Trent Green. You can't really tell. It just shows the 0, but Trent Green. Let's go. I don't have a Trent Green. That's my first Trent Green signed piece. I think. Bro, thank you, Greg, if you're listening. Let's go, man. He said to look for golden tickets. I don't see one. But, dude, Nick Allegretti, Creed Humphrey, and Trent Green, that's a pretty good haul. I like that they put the fragile sticker on there. Yeah, I like that they put the fragile sticker on. Fragile sticker. Yeah, Trent Green, dude. That's a fire one, not gonna lie. Yes, sir, KC fan. That is a fire one. Chris's generosity is well known and highly appreciated. Yeah, Chris has been a legend on here for a long time, man. He's on the Zoom calls as well a lot of the times. HBTC fam, it takes a village. Best fam in the kingdom. Let's freaking go. Oh, and I robbed a bank for my donos. Chris! No way. Chris is Chiefsaholics wingman? God bless. No way. Night said, Cole, after the season is done, I have a few items that will be shipped your way. Okay. Let's go, dude. I always enjoy opening up what you got, and obviously some of what comes in through Chiefs Bids, we be giving it back to y'all, so let's get it. What's up, Ashley? The day has been good. Yeah, the day has been good. Been busy, but definitely been good. I've been working on some ads for next week, a couple YouTube shorts, and had a Zoom call with another YouTube creator. I won't say who, just to keep it between us, but he's kind of on the rise guy. He covers a different team in the NFL, doing a really good job. So chatted with him for a bit. Yeah, it was a good day. Good day. Justin with the 2 said Fraggle Rock. Yeah, Fraggle Rocky. I don't know what I'm saying. Yo, what's up, Joe? Joe Kesey. Casey fan said mad respect to Trent. Yeah, he was 1 year ahead of my fandom. I started watching the Chiefs in 2007. I started been watching the Chiefs since the 90s, but Trent Green era is one I remember pretty well. I was like old enough then to start watching more regularly. What you have on the score? I don't know, Kobe. The score for Sunday? Literally, I have no idea. I don't even know who's playing for either team. Like Blaine's suiting up. Like I don't know if the Chiefs are going to win that. I don't know if they're going to lose that. I don't know if they're going to win it by a bunch. I don't know if they're going to lose it by a bunch. I think they win it. But dude, I honestly have no idea. My biggest thing is, please, Santa Maria Jesus, no injuries. Okay? Please. We need him healthy for the postseason run. Use Allegretti at the goal line again. I'm down with that, Achilles. He's going to be playing, so I'm down. You don't want Butker kicking field goals? Who do you want to kick it? Don Peterson said, I'm 45. I've been through it. Yeah, you've been through it, man. You've been through it all. 73-3. God bless. If the Chiefs win like that, that'd be wild. When will Brian Cook play? I don't know. He's on IR right now. Could he return for the playoffs? Maybe. But dude, the Chiefs have given like no details on Brian Cook. Has he had surgery? Like what's going on with him? I literally know no details. He could be returning. I will say this. I'm pretty sure I saw Jerick McKinnon had surgery. Now, did I save that screenshot or no? I think I saw a picture of Jerick McKinnon in a hospital bed. He shared a story on his Instagram. I thought I screenshot it before it disappeared, but I might not have. So McKinnon may have had surgery, but I don't know anything about Brian Cook, to be honest. You missed a lot of great Chiefs football. You talking to me? Oh, maybe not. I don't know who you're talking to. Justin with the 2 said, my score prediction, Kelce gets at least 16 yards. Hey, that's something I could put money down on. I'm pretty confident that will happen. D-Rob's killing it for the Rams. Yeah, if I go to Rams receiving leaders, not career, I want this year. Let's see. He has, wait, that's rushing? No, receiving. I mean, he has 26 catches for 371 yards and 4 touchdowns. I mean, that's more than MVS. And I bet you D-Rob's not getting paid MVS money. Let me see. DeMarcus Robinson contract. He signed a 1-year, $1 million deal with the Rams. And he has as much production as MVS. I mean, actually more. Like 3 more touchdowns and a little bit more yardage. Holy smokes. I'm going to get depressed if I keep looking up stuff like that. You believe Gabbert is a good QB? Yeah, I think Gabbert's a good backup QB. Let's pay him $1.1 million. I'll take that. Please. Feliz Navidad. Yo, Matt R said, shout out to Underdog Fantasy. Yeah, man. Season-long partner of the channel. We're going to do a couple drafts for the postseason run. We're going to do it. Yo, what the heck? A buddy of mine just texted me, Matt Webb. Let's make a trade. I have a signed Andy Reid helmet, super rare. He's watching me on his TV. Love it. A signed Andy Reid helmet? That is kind of rare. How many of you guys have a signed Andy Reid piece? That can't be that That has to be pretty rare. How did you start streaming? Well, actually, before this YouTube channel, I streamed to like 10 people. I played video games for a little bit, and then that kind of phased out, chased videography and photography more seriously. And then I always wanted to start a YouTube channel, and it was kind of actually in between doing video game news or news on the Kansas City Chiefs. This was a few years ago or whatever, 2 years ago. And my wife was like, you should definitely do a channel on the Chiefs because you love the Chiefs. Like, you don't know, like, video games, there's so many video games, you never know what that's going to look like. But the Chiefs, you love the Chiefs, you always watch them, so start a channel on that. So I actually just listened to my wife like a good husband, and I was like, all right, that's fine. Like, I like the Chiefs. I think that's a good idea. That's where it was between that or video game news. And, I'm so glad that I chose the Chiefs because I don't know that if I would have chose video game news that I'd be doing this for a living. Like, the video game industry is weird right now, and it's taken a hit recently. And then when I didn't even start streaming on this channel for like the first 8 months. I just made videos. And then I finally did my first live stream. I was supposed to do it at 10,000 subs. I did it at 15,000 subs and was super nervous to be with you guys. And ever since then, we've been streaming 2 to 3 to 4 days a week. And you just kind of gotta get it going. You just gotta go and just start running it up. Just hit the live button and go. Don't think about it sometimes. Just got to go live. Is this broken? Don with the 20 bomb said not to brag, but I've been watching Chiefs since Lynn Dawson was matriculating the ball down the field, boys. Don, let's go. Yeah, he was actually, sadly, before my time, I would have loved to see him play live, but wasn't able to. However, he's always a legend in my book, and rest in peace. Rest in peace to Lenny the Cool. That's awesome, Don. Thanks so much for the 20 bomb. Justin with another 2. That's a wrinkle. I didn't know about your OG story. Yeah, that's a little bit of my story. I mean, I was streaming like on Twitch and YouTube, just playing Call of Duty for fun, like evenings after my work and stuff. But that's where I started making content, and I was like, dude, I like the idea of YouTube's fun. I put my music on YouTube before and I used to vlog. And so I've always been around the YouTube space. I literally learned how to do photography and videography on YouTube tutorials. So I just love YouTube. I'm a big believer in the platform of YouTube. Yeah. So it kind of is fitting that this is what I do for a living now because I owe a lot to YouTube, and I'm very grateful for all that they've done. Long live Queen Danny. No, exactly. She was like, yeah, you should cover the Chiefs. And I was like, I feel that. I would love to do that. That'd be fun. And it kind of helped me knowing like she was for that. She's like, yeah, do it. I was like, all right, let's go. Cole's Fork in the Road. Good choice. Video games or Chiefs? Now I just play video games with my girls on Saturday. We're going to play tomorrow. You don't know how to start streaming? You just get a little setup and just Google how to cheap stream setup and then run it. That's it. A video game channel might have got you more views, but less of a community. A specialized sports team, you have a strong community. Well, and also Deximus, like I'm not like a GOAT gamer. Like a lot of the gamers who are really good and do well is they're just incredible, and I just like to have fun. So, but no, I appreciate that. Who's your favorite Chiefs player of all time? Derek Thomas. Bar none, hands down. Mark said, let's get this done and win another championship. Down with the sickness like Disturbed with that one. Please, can we get another one? I'm down. What games do you play? Well, I used to just play basically like Call of Duty and Halo and like those kind of games. Some dungeon crawler, like hack and slash RPG games, Diablo and stuff like that. But now I just play Nintendo Switch with my girls. Just play Nintendo Switch with my girls on Saturdays. Does anyone remember the St. Louis Cardinals football team? Yeah, for sure. Definitely remember. Your real name is David, so now you know. David. Let's go, KC fan. Yep, dad life. That's it, man. We bought the new Mario Wonder game, so it's like the traditional like Super Mario Brother game, but you can choose characters for the kids that don't die. So they just run around and die or try to die, and I just try to beat the mission. It's pretty funny, man. Beard guys, beard oil is tops. Ooh, you told me about this before. Beard guys, I need to look it up. The Chiefs better have swag surf playing all playoffs. I bet you they will. Cam said HBTC Army versus any other streamer Army, we win every time. I mean, hey, there's a lot of awesome YouTubers out there. A lot of awesome guys covering the sports space. I mean, Tom Grossi. I mean, that guy is a machine. Perna. I mean, any of those guys. Even in the Chiefs community. Great stuff. All Chiefed Up. They're live streaming a couple times a week. KCSN's doing it. I'm sure there's more that I'm spacing off the top of my head. RGR is doing it. So much respect. I was just messaging with Dan on Twitter, or X, Twitter, the other day, talking Chiefs and stuff, and excited for, he's got some other opportunities he's doing as well on top of RGR, and excited for Dan. Never count the Chiefs out, Mark. Exactly. Yeah, Arrowhead Addict's doing streams. I was just on one of their streams the other day. Shout out to all those guys, man. I've been watching Arrowhead Addict for a long time. Yeah, Chiefs Digest, Matt Derrick. He's another one that's kind of just recently started doing it more consistently. I've plugged his channel recently, and hopefully some of you have gone over to his channel and subbed. He's an insider, or a beat reporter, rather, for the Chiefs, and he's been covering them for a while, and very knowledgeable guy. Is MVS still going to be on the Chiefs? Not next year. I don't think so. Matt R. said, Cole, do you hunt? I hunt for footage and Chiefs news, but I don't hunt. I don't leave my house. So, no, not really. Now, am I against hunting? No. I got family who hunts all the time. I got family in Montana, and they go hunting like every season, bow season, rifle season, like it don't matter. They're out there, and they're living off of that stuff, like deer meat, like half the year, man. Deer jerky is fire, by the way. You hunt at the grocery store? I think that's what most of us do. Dude, I have one of my other sponsors for the channel is Good Shop. And they be sending food in the mail. Steak, chicken, shrimp, salmon. Like I don't even have to leave. I don't even have to leave the house. They be giving me steak. You know? So shout out to them too. Aaron Ferguson with the 25 bombs said, for bro, grab your cleats and suit up for the playoffs. You want me to suit up? I will try my best. Aaron, thanks so much for the 25 bomb. I don't think you want me, dude. I've got a meniscus issue in my left knee that I probably have to get cleaned up surgically this offseason, in between the busy times of the offseason. So I got the meniscus issue in my left knee. I've got, what else do I got? I got the back issues. Now, those are the two biggest ones right now, with the numbing and tingling on my legs from the bulging discs. What the heck? Chris Wright. Dude. Hey. Everybody in chat, please spam Chris is a freaking legend. Holy smokes. Chris Wright with the 100 bomb said, fam, remember, Cole took a chance. Here we are. Have faith in your dreams. Go for it. Start a business. Take a 2024 chance. Hugs. Love you all. Go Chiefs. We beat Brock Purdy in the Super Bowl. Bro, dude, Chris Wright has me. Dude, I'm about to go outside and I'm about to find a wild animal and wrestle it. I might lose, but I'm so amped up on prebiotic soda, strawberry lemon for a healthy gut that and on all y'all support. I'm about to go wrestle a raccoon or something in the backyard. Probably get rabies. I'll be foaming at the mouth on Sunday's Q&A live stream, but let's go. But you know what? Good words from Chris. Like, if you have something you want to do, like, take the risk in 2024. It's never too late to take a risk. I don't care how old you are either. It's never too late. Seriously. I still can't believe Snead got snubbed. Yeah. I don't know how he's not in the Pro Bowl. Cole will wrestle a kitten. Hey, I'll go wrestle Casey, our 15-pound golden doodle. Fight a badger. Ooh, not a honey badger. I might lose that one. Don't do it, Cole. Yeah, you're right. I'm not going to do it. Chris is always right. Factual. Yo, what's up, Trevor? How the heck are you? Hank the Tank 7 said should be a Tank 7. Yeah, man, I'm taking a little bit of break for a while, just for self-control purposes, basically. Just taking some time off from drinking good old boulevards and all that, but I do miss them. I have Tank 7 in the other room, and I look at them and say, I want you, but I'm being patient, delaying, I'm cleansing. Opinion on Casey Wolf? Well, like, what do you mean? I like him. Seems like a good guy. I hope the Dolphins lose their game so we host the wild card. The Dolphins lose their game, so we host the wild card. Isn't there some other ways? No, we will host the wild card no matter what. We're the 3 seed. You might be thinking hosting the divisional. The Chiefs are going to host at Arrowhead the wild card no matter what. But the divisional, that's a little bit different. Dry January. I actually started mid-December, but yeah, I guess it is kind of dry January. I started in December. Like I'm never the guy that's like New Year's resolution. Like I don't really start January 1. If I have something in my mind, I just start it that day. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this up for a while and just detox or whatever. And it's been 3 weeks now. Jamar who? I don't know. Perna's curse wheel landed on the Chiefs. Please, God, no. Does it curse them for week 18? Because week 18 don't matter. Week 18 don't matter. So if he wants to curse us for this week, fine with me. Fine with me. You want to talk about Jamar? How about Pat who?
Pat who?
Pat Mahomes.
Pat who?
Pat Mahomes.
Pat who?
Pat Mahomes.
Pat who?
Pat Mahomes.
There's still some of those ghosts of Justin Tucker banging a 60-yard field goal off the crossbar and through to be.
Dude, that's such a bad mess up. Such a bad mess up. Read this. All right, Drew, I'm reading it. Who's your favorite Chiefs player right now? I mean, probably Patrick Mahomes. Cole, who you got winning MVP? Oh, man. I mean, probably Lamar. I think Lamar might get his second. You know, I think CMC should be up there higher than he is, but Lamar is more than likely going to get his second one. You guys agree? That would be crazy if the Chiefs traded up for Marvin Harrison. Probably not going to happen because he's going to go in the top 5. But yeah, I made a joke. If the Chiefs want to trade like their future draft picks for the next couple of years, you could get him and then sign Mike Evans or something, or T. Higgins. Dude, that'd be unreal. But you would have no draft picks for a couple of years. Ooh, Jamal Charles or Priest Holmes. I mean, in this offense, I'm probably rolling with Jamal Charles just because of the dual threat that he is. I think he would be absolutely incredible. I think he'd be absolutely incredible in this offense, although Priest Holmes had one of the most dominant, 3-year stretches in NFL history. So, dude, I don't know. You can pick your poison, I guess, on that. You can pick your poison on that. Hey, don't forget, while I actually just saw the Chiefs bids ad, we're giving away a signed Rashee Rice helmet on Twitter. On X, you just go to my account. It's pinned to the top. Follow me and Memorabilia. They run Chiefs bids. Retweet it. You can win a Rashee Rice jersey or a signed Creed Humphrey jersey. No, sorry, not a Rashee Rice helmet, not a Rashee Rice jersey. But we're giving away a signed Creed Humphrey jersey via the Chiefs bids private Facebook group. Go there, join the group, and then comment HBT Chiefs on the featured post for your chance to win. Make sure to get that done before Monday because we're going to give away the Rashee Rice helmet and the Creed Humphrey jersey on Monday. Yo, Chris with the gifted. Dude, Chris, you've been going crazy today, man. Dude, Chris 5 gifted. I'm going to call him Chris 500 gifted right today. Cole, I think Mac Jones is going to win MVP. Hey, I posted on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. I jokingly said the other day or yesterday or this morning, one of those days, I said, how the heck is Mac Jones? How did he get snubbed from the Pro Bowl? Trolling, of course. Yeah, Jamal just needs to stay healthy. Factual. Are the Chiefs getting the first round pick? Well, they have a first round pick, but they're not going to get the number 1 overall pick, if that's what you're asking. Heck nah. Drew, I'm doing good, man. Yeah, my day's been pretty good. Been busy, but no complaints. We're just getting ready for the playoffs and kind of ramping some things up, but it's definitely been good. Gary, what's up, man? Cole, the Bears say they might take Harrison number 1 because they're keeping their QB. I mean, yeah, he could go number 1 overall. When is the last year? Let me think. Wide receivers who have gone 1 overall in the NFL draft. Let's see. Yeah, it's been a long time. I thought it's been a while. Dave Parks in 1964. Erring Freyer in 1984 for the Patriots. And then Keyshawn Johnson, 1996 with the New York Jets. I think Keyshawn Johnson, if this article is right, he's the last receiver to ever go number 1 overall. 1996, I was 5. Crazy, man. Could happen. Yo, what's up? Maisha? Hopefully I said that right. I'm doing pretty good. No complaints here on a Friday night. Cole, you don't think that Chris Wright making sure the whole chat got a membership and giving great donos? Oh, he's going crazy. He's making sure. He's Oprah giving out vehicles to the audience. He's not Oprah, but, just you get one, you get one, you get one. Everybody gets one. Wait, 2012? Who was that? ...2013 was Eric Fisher. Oh, okay. Yo, Penguin. Appreciate it, brother. Thoughts on UFC 300? Yo, Leon Edwards is in here? Dang. I'm not going to lie, Leon. I don't know what UFC 300 looks like right now. I could look it up, though. We don't really talk about it on this channel. UFC 300 is April 13th. That's like a long way. So you got Leon Edwards against Bilal Muhammad. Alex Pereira's fighting against Tom Aspinall. Wait. Oh, these are just rumors. McGregor and Chandler, Poirier and Nate Diaz. Wait. What? That would be unreal. That would be crazy. Chris Wright with a 10 said, dude, Chris, thank you, man. Sneed, McDuffie, snubbed. Ramsey makes it. I'll let Cole pull up the stats. Oh, and time to start. Cole bangs the drum at Arrowhead chant. I don't know if I feel worthy to bang the drum at Arrowhead, but if that ever happens, that is definitely something on the bucket list that I will scratch off and hold dear forever. I feel like there's a lot of worthy people that need it before me. Like, I don't know about all that, but dude, if they ever chose me, I'll go bang the drum, baby. I'll do it on beat too. I'd beatbox while I do it. Yeah, dude, Sneed and McDuffie. Like, I don't understand how Jalen Ramsey made the Pro Bowl when he missed like half the season due to injury. I mean, you could pull up the stats and compare them, but like, how? How did he make it? It's just a popularity contest. I mean, let's just keep it 100. I mean, I'm in PFF, and it's, PFF is not canon, but I do like looking up some of their stuff. And, if you look up these guys, I mean, Jalen Ramsey played well for the season he was here, but or for the half season that he played, but look at this. Since Chris mentioned looking up the stats, I mean, you want to talk about overall cornerbacks right now in the I almost said in the US, in the NFL. I mean, Trent McDuffie is the 7th highest graded cornerback in the NFL. Now, PFF doesn't know what to do with L'Jarius Sneed. He's going to be a lot further down here. He's the 36th graded corner, but they just don't know what to do with him because of his aggressive play style, the flags that he draws. But his coverage grade is fantastic. His reception percentage, if we go to the Chiefs and look at their reception percentage real quick, look at, if you sort it by reception percentage, L'Jarius Sneed only allows 41 receptions on 81 targets, 51.9% reception percentage, 0 touchdowns allowed. Are you freaking kidding me? Go to reception percentage. Go to reception percentage for these cornerbacks. And let me do it. Yeah, 20% is fine. I mean, what I would do is 50% of snaps, because Sneed's going to be 8th right here. 51.9. Where's what's his name? Who's the Ramsey? He ain't even on here because he didn't play 50% of snaps. That's why he's not on here. 80% of snaps, dude. I bet you Sneed, and then I'll get out of here. Sneed is 4th, and 0 touchdowns allowed. Sneed, he's at the top. only with 2 others. And he had more snaps than both of them. More snaps than both of them. I don't want to hear it about Snead not being in the Pro Bowl. It makes no sense to me, if I'm going to be honest. It makes 0 sense. Jennifer with the 10 bomb. Jennifer, let's go. Justin with the 5 said, you are worthy, Cole. Your spirit and realness is top-notch. KC fan of the year and the drum. How about those Chiefs? Dude. Hey, man. You guys are too kind. You believe in me more than I believe in myself, which helps keep me going. Iron sharpens iron. Let's go. How about those Chiefs? Cole, can you say it? How about those Chiefs? You already know. Thank you for doing this, Cole. Oh, heck yeah, Chris. Yeah, man. The stats don't lie. Men lie. Women lie. Stats don't. I don't know. Maybe that's not the best usage of that, phrase. But do you think the decision from Andy Reid was a good one to sit Mahomes? Yeah, for sure. Keep him protected, man. You've already locked in the playoffs. The 3 seed is yours whether you win or lose. Yeah. Keep him healthy. Can Snead be all pro without being a Pro Bowler? Yes, he can. Yeah, so could Butker. Like, Butker could be all pro and not be in the Pro Bowl. Iron on iron. Yes, sir, Chiefs Kingdom. Chris Wright, be safe, man. You out of here? Did he say something? Somebody said be safe, so I'll just make sure. Do you think the Chiefs will win on Sunday? I have no idea, Ulfric, but I don't, like, it just, it doesn't matter. I don't know how many people are sitting and what it's going to look like. I would think even with key starters sitting out, they can beat the Chargers because they're struggling. They've got, they've got a few players out. Obviously, Herbert's out for the season. Keenan Allen's out. Joey Bosa's out. Justin Hollins, one of their linebackers, out. They got like 18 people listed as questionable. Kenneth Murray, another linebacker, listed as doubtful. Zion Johnson, doubtful. It's a winnable game. I just don't know. I don't know what to expect from it. I'm not going to lie. We will win. I bet on them to win. Okay, let's go, Dean. Yo, Smoking's here? Where's he at? Cole, how was your year? Anxiety, killed it, future. 2023, it was definitely, I had less anxiety in 2023. I had a lot of anxiety. I wasn't having like panic attacks, but I was having anxiety fits when I worked full time. I worked a 40 to 45 hour salary job and then worked on YouTube from 3 a.m. to about 9 a.m. every morning and then went and worked. I was just having fits of anxiety and stuff in bed with like knots in my stomach just from overworking. I think I've been a lot better since going full time and doing this. But yeah, man, had to risk it for my mental health, dude, and it paid off. So let's freaking go, man. Anxiety is the worst. I've had one anxiety or panic attack, and I'm not going to get into it really, but I had COVID at the time. I don't know if that was actually related or not. I was just having trouble breathing, and it was like day 10 into it. And I was having trouble breathing, and dude, I looked at my wife and I was like, I think we need to go to the hospital. I said, my heart rate is up. Like I was starting to vignette in the the edges of my eyes. And I called a buddy of mine who was a nurse, and he's like, dude, I think you need to lay down and prop your knees up and take some deep breaths. And it passed after like 10 minutes. One of the scariest things ever, dude. So if you guys deal with anxiety, like I have all this, I think it's sympathy. Is that the right term? I have all the compassion for you in the world. Holy smokes. You like Priest Holmes? I like Priest Holmes a lot. The last time I wore a Priest Holmes jersey, the Chiefs put up 31. I know I just switched hard from that, but like, I'm not trying to go down like the negative, like struggle trail, but like, yeah, there's been hard times, but since doing this full time, it's been way better, and getting Troy has been even better than that. Chris, yeah, heck yeah, man. Appreciate you. Holy smokes. Yeah, it's a real thing. Yeah, definitely take care of the mental health. It's important. Chiefs Kingdom, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Jonathan, thank you, man. Appreciate that. He said, I appreciate your hard work. Patrick said, love the YouTube vids. Let's go. This year could be our best or worst year of my life. Hoping it's the first one. Please let it be the best. Come on now. That's a tough schedule, Cole. Got to take care of yourself. Yeah. I thought I was Superman. but I'm really not. I'm just human like everybody. I thought I was like a robot. I was like, oh, that's fine. I just need coffee. No, it's not a good idea. Sports donated 20. Did I miss it? If you did and I missed it, appreciate you, but I don't see it. Either way, appreciate that. When are you doing another members only stream? Sometime this month. I don't know when, but sometime this month. Maybe next week in the lead up to the playoffs. Not sure yet. Yeah, support system. Important, Hank. Important, man. If Steelers win and Bills lose and miss the playoffs, Bills will propose to the league that teams must play their starters. Hey, you know what? It might pass. I'm just kidding. Yeah, there's a few things that have to happen for the Bills not to make it. We talked about it earlier. I can't remember the 3 things. But the Steelers have to win, right? The Steelers have to win. I don't even remember. Somebody say it in chat because somebody knows off the top of their head. Who's better, Justin Jefferson or Tyreek Hill? Ooh, I mean, they're kind of 2 different receivers. I'd probably go with Justin I'd probably take Justin Jefferson because he's so young. Like, Tyreek's probably wide receiver 1 right now. Different style receiver, though. It's his freakish speed and his crisp route running and what he can do with the ball in his hands yards after the catch. But, I mean, Justin Jefferson's like, how old is he? Like 24, 25? Tyreek's 30. So that's who I would roll with. I think Justin Jefferson's the future. Yep. Dolphins win, Jags win, Steelers win. That's how the Bills miss the playoffs. Dolphins win, Jags win, Steelers win. Okay. There it is. The Bills lose. Steelers win versus the Colts and Texans. Don't end in a tie and Jags win. Holy smokes. All right. Jefferson is better receiver, but Tyreek is a game changer. Yeah, it's the freak speed, man. Are you mad that Hill left KC? No. No, not mad that he left KC. Disappointed when he did. I understand why. He wanted to be the highest paid receiver in the NFL, and the Chiefs just couldn't make that happen. And they got a bunch of draft picks, and they got Trent McDuffie with that, and others that I can't remember off the top of my head. They combined picks for some others, and yeah, so I wish him well, man. I think they could have benefited from having Hill on the team this year, I'll tell you that, but they won a Super Bowl without him last year, and Hill's balling out in Miami, so win-win, in my opinion. I dare you to make a 24-hour live stream? Heck nah, dude. 24 hours? I'd have to sleep. I'd have to set up a bed here, and we could do it for charity or something, but holy smokes, 24 hours? I'd have to literally sleep down here, like everything. Cole, you ran the playoff machine with a bunch of ties of consequential games. Yeah, I ran the playoff machine, but I didn't really factor ties in for week 18, but I just forgot. Like, because we talked about so many, I was like, I don't remember what we talked about. If Ross has a good game this week, could that lead to some wild card reps? Maybe so. Maybe so, Pacheco. It's not rapport with Mahomes, but if he balls out, they might be like, dang, let's put him in a little bit. Yeah, I think so. What's up, Xander? Good to see you, man. Rams made it through popularity. Yeah, facts. That's factual, Lonnie. 100%. Yeah, Karlaftis. Nah, I thought we already had that first round pick. I'd have to look it up, man. Picks drafted from the Tyreek Hill trade. Let me see if I can find it quickly. Through repackaging the picks, the Chiefs have in total drafted McDuffie, Sky Moore, Darian Kennard, Rashee Rice, Keandre Coburn, and they have a 5th round pick in 2025. So, with the Hill picks, they use those to get Trent McDuffie, Sky Moore. So, okay, McDuffie hit, Sky Moore, I don't think it was a hit. Darian Kennard, he's on the practice squad, not sure that's a hit. Rashee Rice, hit. Keandre Coburn, he's either on the practice squad or he's with another team again. He's bounced around a few times recently. I think he's with another team at the moment. And then they got a 5th round pick in 2025. So it's not even just that, but they also don't have a 4-year, $120 million contract of Tyreek either, so they freed up cap space as well. Do you ever get mad at Mahomes and yell at him? No, I don't think so. Cole, going into this time of the season, I just remember me and Mahomes sprained our ankles about the same time. Well, that can't feel good. That can't feel good. Chris Wright, you are fine to not do that. You have done so much, man, and I appreciate you. Cole almost nicknaming me 10 Gifted Chris Wright. Race fan is like it's like, I don't know what to call Chris now. Like Chris 50 Gifted, I don't know, but race fans like 10 to 20. Race fan every stream, like 10, 20, like crazy. Take a lap. Who's taking a lap? I've never been to a concert or Chiefs game or pretty much anything. You've never been to a concert, Justin? You definitely got to go to a Chiefs game. Yeah. What if Patrick Mahomes ends up getting... Well, I hope he doesn't. He did last year during the playoffs. Hope he doesn't do it again, please. No, thank you. Yo, Essence is in here. What is up, Essence? How are you? Don't the Chiefs have dog wide receivers? They have a few Chihuahuas. I mean, Rashid's a dog. You know, I think Justin Watson has played well, but he's like a wide receiver 5, and he's like the second most dependable receiver outside of Rashid. You know, so he's playing well. I think Justin Watson's playing above expectations. He's not going insane, but he's playing above expectations. But I think everybody else is playing below expectations aside from Rashid. Talking about the wide receiver room. Well, what is happening? I've been to a Chiefs game, but they were saying, somebody in chat said I've never been to a Chiefs game. I try to go to like one a year. I didn't go this year, but try to go to one a year. One dog named Rice. Yes, sir. How far into the playoffs do you think we'll go? I mean, all you can do is take it a week at a time, but hopefully they can get to the AFC Championship again, at least. You know, the goal is the Super Bowl every year, but I don't know. It depends on who they play, and a lot of things can happen in these games, like injuries and momentum and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to be pulling for him every step of the way. Give Matt Bushman a chance. He might get called up from the practice squad this week. They can only call up 2, and Chris O is 1. So who's the second? Might be a running back, Keontae Ingram, but it could be Matt Bushman if like Kelce's only going to play a couple snaps, and then you really need Gray to stay healthy. It really might be a tight end. I can see Bushman getting called up. Daniel Burnett said, you're sick of the national media doubting the Chiefs, knowing that Tom Brady never won a playoff game without a top 15 defense, and this is the first year Mahomes has one. I think maybe 2018 they had a top 10 scoring defense. I would have to look it up by year. But yeah, this is the best defense of the Mahomes era, and it's not even close. So, yeah, it's not even close. Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of good defenses. I mean, Bill Belichick is a defensive-minded head coach, and was Brady awesome? I mean, yeah. Did he make the most out of what he had? Yeah. But did he also sometimes not score a lot of points and they still got wins? Yeah. And if the Chiefs want to win the Super Bowl this year, it might be some slugfest. It might be some long, gritty, drawn-out, low-scoring games. I mean, here's my thing. People want to say, oh, the Chiefs put up 6 field goals against the Bengals. They suck. Well, they put up 25 points, and they have the number 2 scoring defense in the NFL. You put up 25 points. If the Chiefs put up 25 points every single game this year, they would literally have 1 loss instead of 6. 1 loss instead of 6 if they put up 25 points. So I don't care how they get 25 points. I don't care if Butker kicks 8 field goals. That would get you 20. 8 times 3 is 24. And it ain't getting you 25, but it'll get you 24. However they got to do it, as long as the offense is putting points up on the board, for the most part, you need I would ideally like a couple of touchdowns at least. But as long as they're not turning the ball over and not, what they did last week, they still gave the Bengals the ball on like the 25-yard line after that strip sack. I mean, you can't do that. So if they can limit the turnovers, I don't really care how they get points. They're probably going to win a lot of these games. It's just not going to be pretty, if that makes sense. Yo, Tom with a 5. He said, what's up? What's up, Cole? What's up, HBTC? You dig my new theater? Oh, dude, it's awesome, Tom. You got to come to Nashville and check it out. Be done maybe into next week. Oh, dude, it looks awesome, bro. You're going crazy with that thing. They scored on 7 drives, which has to be the top for us this year. Has to be. Butker went insane. Yeah, MVP, bro. Yusuf, you really think the Chiefs can make a Super Bowl run this year? I kind of just explained if they do, how. It's going to be gritty. It's going to be sometimes low scoring, and it's got to be the Chiefs offense not turning the ball over and just playing clean football and maybe getting a couple touchdowns and a few field goals, and they could win it that way. The defense is going to have to carry, and that just is what it is. It's a defensive-led Mahomes team for the first time in the Mahomes era. It's just different. So, yeah, they can get there, but they're going to have to put up 24, 25 points and let the defense, hold it down. I mean, that's going to be the way. That's going to be the way. Charles with the 2. Appreciate that, man. Thanks so much for the 2 bomb. That 666 super is crazy. Oh, was that his? Oh, it was Chris with that 666. So just saying, HBTC fam, cool kid's gonna pull this off, dude. With the 666 bomb, you flip it over and it's 999, which means no in German. Dude, thanks so much, man. You realize you're wearing your Chiefs colors for the brand shirt? Let's go. Shady's said, I truly love watching your shorts about statistics and news. Thank you for everything you do for Chiefs Kingdom. Heck yeah, man. I love doing the short form content, and it's like a nice little creative outlet. I love the longer form videos, but those are an undertaking. I mean, those take 8, 10, 12 hours to make. There's a lot that goes into them, but I know that you guys really enjoy that, and that's kind of the bread and butter of the channel, so we always keep those going. Justin Mead with the 5 bomb said, injuries suck, but remember last year when Nick Wright ranked the top 3 QBs after the AFC Championship game is Mahomes, then 2 Burrow, and 3 Mahomes on one leg? Dude, Nick Wright be saying all kinds of stuff, but yeah, man. Mahomes did get injured in the divisional, and they got it done and won the Super Bowl. But I definitely had my doubts when Mahomes rolled his ankle, or sprained his ankle rather, and I'm over there. It was during the Jags game. I'm like, what is happening? This is not good. They got the dub. And then another one. And then another one. And then we hosted the Super Bowl parade in Kansas City and the draft. Let's go. Yo, Hank the Tank 7 with the gifted. Chris Wright with the gifted. Dude, everybody gets a gifted. I wish I could see how many gifteds were given today, because it's got to be a lot. I mean, it's got to be 100 and something gifted. I don't know how many. You guys are extremely generous, man. HBTC, you get legends, man. Best community in the game, and I put that on everything. Speaking of everything weather with the 20. Said my Chiefs bids 3-item mystery box arrived in the mail today. Gotta wait to open it until tomorrow because I'm at my friend's house. Got a Rice signed jersey coming Monday in the mail that I bought for $100. Dude, let's go, Xander. I just opened a Chiefs bids mystery box a little bit ago. We got Nick Allegretti. We then got Trent Green. And who was the third one? Who's the third one? Oh, Creed Humphrey. How the heck did I forget that? Where do you get those? From Chiefs Bids. It's through the Chiefs app and the bids portion of the Chiefs app. They are season-long partner of the channel, man. They've been awesome. You think they will let Rashid get 1,000 yards? No, he's out. He's already been listed as out for the injury report. Dude, look what Chiefs Bids surprised me with for Christmas, man. I showed some of you this already, but that is a Isaiah Pacheco signed helmet, and he wrote "To Cole, Merry Christmas." Like, that's crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? He addressed it to me? I was like, man, that's so cool. So I got that helmet. It's back here. It's right here. You can't see it. Like, you can't see the signing or anything, but it's right there. It's this helmet. Yeah, man. Super humbled. Like, yeah, I'm just super humbled. I'm living a dream. That's all I'm saying. Like, never anticipated any of this. Never anticipated the channel growing. I'm just here living the dream, man. Hanging out with you guys, talking Chiefs. Brink said, yo, Cole, I have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Ooh, gotta go. Holly said, I'm reminded of a game I was at last season, and there was some gals sitting next to me, and we came up with this chant, are you ready? Are you ready for Nick Allegretti? Dude, I hope he threw a touchdown pass or something in that game. I don't think he did last season, but love it. Pacheco said if Chamari Connor continues to do good in the Chargers game, he could earn himself a starting job. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be this season, like starting over Justin Reed or Mike Edwards. I don't even know if over Brian Cook. I mean, they might go with Justin Reed, Brian Cook, and Connor next year. I'm not sure. But Chamari Connor is a valuable depth piece. He plays some special teams, and he's played 4 different roles on defense this year, 4 different positions. That's the defensive backs coach, Dave Merritt. So that's the first rookie he's ever coached that has played that many positions. And I think he said that's like honey badger type stuff, how many positions he's played back there. So big props to Chamari Connor, for sure. How did it feel like when you met Mahomes? I mean, it was really cool. It was at his gala. I mean, Chiefs Bids brought me out to the gala, man. It's interesting. I checked the comments the other day on that stream or on that short that I did about going to the gala, and there's like a lot of people that I don't know. They didn't like it. They thought it was like a flex and some other stuff, but I was like, that's not. I don't know how that's a flex. I got invited out by Chiefs Bids, so I just recapped the night because it was like a dream come true. So I wasn't really flexing anything. They invited me out, and I got to go because of them. So I'm not sure what the flex was. Yeah, I really enjoyed it and just got to meet him real quick. I didn't even know I was going to get to. That was like pretty much a surprise to me. Had no idea I was going to get to meet Mahomes. I got to meet Mitch Holthus real quick, and met a lot of cool people. So it was a great event. I just hating the fact that they weren't there. I don't know. I don't even know if some of them were Chiefs fans. You Cole haters gonna hate. Yeah, I mean, it's all good. I was just like, I don't know that I'm not really flexing. I got invited by Chiefs Bids, man. Yeah, it was a great opportunity. Do you like Taylor? Jawan Taylor? Taylor Swift's fine. I don't really care. You know, it's Travis's personal life, and I just let them be them. Cole Chat's asking you who's your favorite current player. Favorite player of all time is Derek Thomas. Favorite current player is probably Mahomes. But if you want to answer that's not Mahomes or Kelce, because they're up there, I mean, Pacheco's got to be pretty high up there. Rashee on the defense. I mean, dude, you can go Karlaftis. You can go Snead, Trent McDuffie. Yeah, there's a few back there. Nick Bolton. Do the Chiefs get out of Kelce after this year when the dead cap is cheap? Oh, like move on from him? We looked up his contract, and I actually have it pulled up. His dead cap next year is only $5 million. So you could. I'm not sure that they move on from a player who has had 8 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons receiving in a row. Pending on him getting that. But, I don't know that they move on from him unless Kelce himself says, hey, guys, I'm done. That's the only way it goes down, in my opinion. Xander, thanks again for the 20 bomb, bro. Appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying Chiefs Bid stuff. Let's go. What's the chance to win the Super Bowl? What's up, Jerron? Thanks for the 2. Let's see. Week 18 NFL Super Bowl odds. Let's see what we got right now. Who's favored to win the 2023 Super Bowl? Here you go. This is kind of what it looks like right now. You've got the 49ers, then the Ravens, then the Bills. The Bills? Then the Cowboys and the Chiefs, then the Eagles. That's just on one of them. There was a site we found recently. Well, the Athletic article, let me read it. Okay, that's you can't really see that. 49ers, Ravens, Bills, Cowboys, Chiefs. Those are the 5. So the Chiefs currently have the 5th best odds to win the Super Bowl behind these 4. That's kind of what it's looking like. The Bills up there, huh? Sneaking up there. Chris Wright with the 2024 for the year 2024. Bro, Chris, he said, take a moment, deep breath, let the hustle noise quiet. Here you are, dude. Love being along for the beginning of your ride, or from the beginning of your ride, really. Well, maybe you say this is just the beginning, but you've also been around since the beginning. So proud of you in this channel. Never rest. Chris, let's go, man. Yeah, this year is like a year of focus. We're going to start this second YouTube channel. Going to be more intentional with the fam, but we're just growing this channel. Going to grow the NFL news channel as well, and just attack it. Just going to attack 2024 as well as I can, and take care of what's most important to me, which is the fam and my health. And yeah, that's all we can do. One day at a time, baby. Appreciate you, Chris. Thanks so much. Jennifer with the 1188. The 1188. Is that like, what are we doing here? Is this a code, Jen? What does this mean? 88 is Tony G, right? What's 11? What am I missing? Jennifer, let me know in chat because I know you're in here. What does 1188 mean? Appreciate you. Thanks so much for that. That is awesome. I can't crack the code though. You got to let me know. Are we going Alex Smith? Alex Smith to Tony G? What are we doing? MVS? MVS to Tony Gonzalez? That's got to be Smith. No, that's got to be it. Liam Reed, the chess god. Never challenge this man in a game of chess. His IQ is way too high for you. Is literally on my live stream crying, real tears, saying Mahomes is a crybaby. Hey, chess god, why don't you go play chess, dude? Andy Reid, though, be playing chess, not checkers. Tom with another 5. Cole, my fiance, and I are going to the game next weekend. The wild card game. Let's go. What game? Or what game? I almost said what game and what day. What Willie Gay? What Willie game do you think it'll be on? What day do you think it'll be on? Flying on Friday and took off work back to fly on Monday. Honestly, I have no idea. Saturday or Sunday. That doesn't help. That does not help at all. I know. I wish they would release it, but they'll do it. They'll release it Sunday night, I believe. Yeah, wish I could help you there, but Tom, let's go, man. Hope you enjoy that game. Justin Mead with the 2 said Bills not even making the playoffs in third odds. I mean, the odds of them not making the playoffs, I feel like, are pretty slim. I do have them beating the Dolphins. Not saying that it's guaranteed, but I have them winning against the Dolphins. But it would be crazy if they don't make it and they currently have the third best odds. That would be a very Bills thing. Could be Monday. Yeah, maybe Monday. How many yards does Kelce have, asked Troy? 984. He's 16 shy. 16 shy. The other QB or Tuna, Lamar, Flacco, Allen. I'm going to put some money on the Chiefs with the long odds of the Super Bowl, and I'm not really a Chiefs fan. Ooh, let's go, Loco. Loco Gargoyle. Put some money down. Why not? Yeah, 16 yards shy of 1,000. So he could get him. Could play and get him. Go Bills, said a Bills fan. Hey, let's go. I don't mind the Bills, to be honest. I like watching Allen and company. It's like the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, though. Like, they can either turn the ball over and have like a bunch of 3-and-outs, or they score in 5 seconds. I'm like, holy smokes. It is unpredictable at times, tell you that. What's a brotato? Like a brotato chip. Like, what's up, bro? Broham, brotato. Blaine Gabbert for the dub. Let's get it done. I like the Bills, but I enjoy watching Mike McDaniel too much to have him in a bad mood. No, I feel that. I feel that, Lily. I do like Mike McDaniels. He's actually one of the funniest. He's got to be one of the funniest coaches. He has to be one of the most likable coaches in the NFL as well, in my opinion. Tom with the 2. They're also saying a Monday night game for a wild card. Oh, dang. Jeez Louise. I mean, dude, I'd take a Monday night game for the Chiefs. We could enjoy the entire playoff weekend and then watch the Chiefs game. Sign me up. I like that. MVS. Did Jen answer? Jen, what was the answer? Did you say? Doesn't mean anything. It's the month of the year. Oh, the month and year my daughter was born? Oh. All right, fair enough. I'm like trying to read the code. I'm like, Alex Smith, Tony G. Hey, let's go. It doesn't mean anything. Okay. The reason why I wasn't putting Alex Smith and Tony G together is because they never played together. That's why I was like, Alex Smith and Tony G. I was like, what is that? Anyway, it makes more sense that there's not a code there. Yeah, not starting Mahomes, Raiden. He is not. Blaine Gabbert starting. Chris Oladokin is getting the call up from the practice squad, and he'll be the second string. So Mahomes, if he suits out, he'll be the third string. Chiefs run is over? I mean, I don't think so. Even like if they don't go to the Super Bowl this year, they've gone to 3 in the last 4. And even the Patriots went 10 years without a Super Bowl. I know MNZ, you're probably like 12, so you don't remember those days. But the Patriots had a pretty dominant stretch there for a handful of years, had a 10-year gap, and then they had another dominant stretch there near the end. So for the Chiefs, even if they only make it to the divisional or the AFC Championship game and don't make it, or I mean, even if they don't make it past a wild card, like to say that the run is over is extremely ignorant. Like your IQ has to be, I mean, almost as low as my dog. I have a 4-month-old puppy, dude. So you gotta watch what you say, man. Oh, do you think Rashee will be ready for the playoffs? I hope so. Gotta be. We need him. Why is Shane Buechele not second string? He signed with the Bills practice squad. He's a Buffalo Bill, believe that or not. I'm open for a Sunday night Buffalo game again. That'd be fun. Sunday night Buffalo game again. I'm down. Cole, what are you fixing for the game to eat? Whatever my wife makes. I'll just eat that. Whatever she makes, I'm in. MVS is more washed than my favorite hoodie. That's hilarious. I'd rather not play the Bills ever again. I mean, it'll be a good game if we play the Bills. They're a good team. Up and down, but they're on a 4-game win streak and looking good. Lots of hair on that puppers. Yeah, lots of hair on the dog, man. Yeah, Tom, thanks again for the 2. Man, I appreciate y'all. This stream was awesome. You guys went insane. MVS out, Tony out, Sky out. That's a win, said McCoy. Where do you live? Lee's Summit, Missouri. About 17 minutes from Arrowhead. No team is invincible, Ray Ray. No team is invincible. Any given Sunday. Any given game day. But Checo with the 99 cents, man. Let's go. I always think of thrift shop on that. But it was 99 cents. You just learned about this. Glad to see nice KC fans. Oh, let's go, Liam. Liam the chess god. Bro, I'm not going to lie. Justin Reed and Drew Tranquil on the Chiefs love chess. I suck at chess. I don't have the patience. My brain is not wired that way. Can't do it. Definitely KC fan. Hopefully it doesn't take us 10 years to make it back. Yeah, please no. I understand there's like some people view it as like, oh, the Chiefs window is closing. Like, I could see it in the sense of like where some people are going with it. Not that the Chiefs will never go back, but like a true championship window in the sense of like with Reed, Mahomes, and Kelce. Like, Kelce's only got a couple more. Who knows how many years Andy Reid's going to coach? I mean, he's what, 64, 65? As long as he's healthy, he could coach another 5 to 7 years. So it'll look different without Kelce. That'll happen in a couple years, and then like the true chapter turn of the page will be when Andy Reid's gone. Like, what is that going to look like? But I ain't trying to worry about that right now. What's your favorite rapper? Ooh. I like a lot of underground stuff, man. Locksmith from the West Coast, I like him a lot. I don't really like a lot of mainstream music. NF's cool. Cole, next year you should auction off Arrowhead game tickets. That's a good idea. We probably should do that. Dude, I'd love to be big ballin' and buy season tickets and give them away every week to some of you guys. That would be fire. They're expensive for season tickets, though. Do I own the channel NFF? No. Tom McDonald? He's cool. I mean, he's pretty like, a lot of his music's pretty divisive, so I don't really care sometimes. But like, I appreciate that he's not afraid to speak his mind. I'm all for it, dude. Speak your mind, man. We live in America. Or even if you don't live in America, I'm still like, speak it. Let's go. It's fine with me. You can have positive or negative repercussions for speaking your mind. You know what I mean? But I don't. I appreciate Tom for that, though. Justin with the 2. Andy should have a bonus clause to become a vegan. Nah, dude. We can't. Andy without the burgers. We ain't getting dubs. There's no way. Hank said, I'll donate a game of my season tickets to the HBTC cause. Oh, dude. We should talk about that for next year. If it's a game where you're like, hey, I won't be able to make this game or something, we could do something for that. Like a raffle for charity or something where you win some tickets. That'd be awesome. Do I got cable? Yeah, YouTube TV. Yeah, dude, I appreciate that, Hank. I don't think Donovan Smith will be back next year. Nah, I don't think so. Oh, be back this year? Like at all? I don't know. He hasn't played in like 3 or 4 games. I think they keep hoping he'll be back because they don't put him on IR. So, I don't know. Do I like Tom Brady? Yeah. Yo, what's up, Pawan? I'm about to get up out of here is how I'm doing, but because we've been live for over 2 hours, but yeah, man, doing really good, man. Everybody went crazy today. I'll tell you that. Cole, you drop content like MVS drops passes. Hey, appreciate it. We try to drop a lot. Played the game, jiggle flat, chicken bigots yet? I don't know, bro. What is that? What is that? I'm afraid. Should I look that up? I'm afraid. What is that? I literally don't know what that is. I'm afraid. Did I just say something bad? Thanks for the 2 bomb. It's 2 Australian. Jiggle flat, chicken bigots? What is that? Somebody tell me. Cole, I have some free NFL tickets you want. They're Bengals playoff tickets. Oh. Thoughts on Rodgers' comments on McAfee's show? I don't know, dude. Rodgers, I'm over here like, why do you care that much about some of this stuff? I'm just like, some people just care too much. And I think that's why I'm just not a political guy. I look up enough to just kind of at least be in the know, but I'm pretty like, pretty green. So like, yo, just let people live their life. If it's in the parameters of the law, let them do their thing, and I don't really care. So that's probably why I think people that are super outspoken about certain issues, I'm just kind of like, geez Louise, why do you care that much? I think Jimmy Kimmel misconstrued a little bit what Aaron Rodgers said, though, because he said Jimmy Kimmel would be upset if that list got released, and Jimmy Kimmel then assumed Aaron Rodgers meant he was on the list. I don't know that he ever he never really said that. He kind of insinuated that he could be on it, but he also maybe just meant he could have friends on it. I don't know. I try to stay away from that stuff, dude. I'm like, I mean, if that ever comes out and it's a real thing and blah, 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 like, it's really messed up. I'll just leave it at that. I cannot hit the gritty. How mad are you at MVS out of 10? I mean, I don't know if I'm mad. I'm just pretty disappointed. I was upset when he wouldn't take accountability, but mad? I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty wild for him to say that. Because it's not like he has proof, Mike. It's not like he has any proof, so it's a little... I thought it was kind of out of pocket. Tom with the 2 never knew about swag surf until the game. Hey, I'm kind of behind the music curve, but like, yeah, that song goes. Yeah, you're cool, Patrick. Rashee Rice is not playing with a hamstring. Nah, he's not playing. I mean, it's a rest for sure, Wolf, but I don't know. I don't know if it's partial. I mean, it's definitely rest, but I definitely think he has a hamstring issue for sure. Hopefully it's fine for next week. Should be. Nah, Taylor Swift's not bad luck. No. With the wide receiver situation, why has Ross not gotten a chance? I don't know. Well, part of it's because he was suspended for the back half of the season. Or for the middle of the season, for 7 games. You lost rapport. You're going to get a chance this Sunday, though. Somebody said Swag Surf better be played in like every single game. Better be played in every single game. Swag surfing. When did that actually come out? '09. '09. How many wide receivers made it to the Pro Bowl that Snead shut down? Probably a lot. I don't know. I'd have to look it up, but quite a bit. Because he shut down Tyreek, A.J. Brown, Jamar Chase. Those guys probably all made it. And then there's more. There's more. I'm kind of tired because I've been going live for 2 hours and my brain is mush, but... Who got you a gifted membership? I don't know, because there was a ton of gifters recently, so could have been a few different people. Yeah, Devontae Adams, Justin Jefferson. I bet all those guys made the Pro Bowl. Maybe not Devontae. Did Devontae make it? He should. I think we all miss seeing the fun side of our guys on the sidelines. Yeah, because you've been in all these tight, close, stressful games. For sure. For sure. I just catch your lives on the way back from B-ball games. Ooh, let's go. Random. No, okay, Devontae didn't make it. Okay. Well, he didn't have like a, well, what was it? I don't know what his stats were, but he's on the Raiders, dude. With Jimmy G and Aiden O'Connell. Devontae Adams stats. Did he get 1,000 yards? He had to have gotten close. Yeah, he just got 1,000. He's had almost 1,000-yard seasons most of the years he's been in the NFL. He was 3 yards shy. Yeah, we don't care. But 3 yards shy a couple of years and then 5,000-yard seasons in a row. Yeah, guys, I'm so tired. I want to keep going, but I had got to get out of here. Justin, thanks again for the 2. Said Aaron Rodgers is a nasty troll. Yeah, he's got to relax, man. I mean, if you want to go into politics, cool. But it gets a little weird. It gets a little weird, man. I thought it was hilarious when Ryan Fitzpatrick talked to him on Thursday Night Football and addressed his vaccination status. I just died, dude. Like, I thought that was hilarious. And again, I don't care what you do. That's up to you on that. But like the fact that Aaron was like, when people talk, they should have to give their status so people know. And Ryan Fitzpatrick was like, hey, Aaron, double vaxxed. Like, I thought that was hilarious. Anyway, I'm going to end on that note. I'm so tired. I'm talking all kinds of crazy stuff, man. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the gifteds. Thanks for all the memberships, all the donos. I mean, you guys were incredible. One of the best communities in the game. This was a really fun Red Friday Q&A, the last Red Friday Q&A hangout of the regular season. We'll be back in the morning, though, for the Kylie Q&A hangout. So if you guys are around, grab your coffee. And I'll be here. I'll be around. But Kylie is going to be handling the questions in the morning for about 45 minutes. So see you then for that. And until next time, guys, let's go. Let's freaking go. Get this W.
There's still some of those ghosts of Justin Tucker banging a 60-yard field goal off the crossbar and through to be